Yo, Thompson looked like Myron Gaines, bro. I looked at that joint. That joint looked like Myron Gaines, B. Yo, I finally saw the Manosphere that documentary on Netflix about the guy that he went around visiting everybody, and you know, it was kind of like he was trying to like defraud them, almost like expose them for being frauds. And having watched it, I don't really think that he did a good job of that. While he might have showed that these are not nice people, or maybe they're kind of like assholes or whatever, right? At the end of the day, you didn't really debunk what them guys is about, or why it is that so many young dudes gravitate towards them. But yeah, there's a reason all those young men are gravitating towards that kind of content. It resonates with them because there's something true about what they're saying. Otherwise they would have never listened to that stuff. But yo, Thompson low key looked like Myron Gaines' little brother. Like he looked like Myron Gaines' little brother, yo. So I watched it or whatever. And yeah, you could say that a lot of them is dickheads. Like when he was talking to the Sneeko kid, for example, right? You could look at him funny because he thinks that the world is run by Satanists. You could look at him funny if you want to look at him funny, but there's crazier things that I've heard than that. Like, yeah, if that's what he think, that's what he think. It's not like it's really not like the guy conducting the guy conducting the interview, the guy doing the documentary. It's not really like he had an answer for a lot of the things that them dudes be saying. What it do, Danny? What it do, Michael? But I seen it and I'm like, yeah, I see why Steve Kim said that. It's like, I thought it was gonna be more entertaining, but it's really just you trying to make them look a certain way. And I just don't think he did that effectively. I don't think he did. What it do, Pumpkin? Because as misogynistic as they might come off, or rude, childish, infantile, you're not really answering the question of, well, why do so many young men gravitate towards this kind of content in the first place? And it's because there's something about it that resonates with them, that is real, that is true. Otherwise, they wouldn't listen to them dudes. What it do, Murph? You know? I don't recommend the documentary. You could check it out if you want. If you got Netflix, you could look at it. But I see that you was trying to do something, and I don't really think you did it effectively. Like, you could say them dudes is jerks. You could say they some assholes, or but you're not really explaining, okay, if they're so bad, why are so many young dudes leaning into this kind of stuff? Because like I think he was with Myron, like I think he was with Myron for like 3 visits or whatever. And it's like, look, Brody, if you don't agree with how Myron treats his girlfriend, that's awesome. But that shit it's that's his prerogative. Isn't that proven? What he be saying that he could talk to her like that, like, yeah, yo, I'm the motherfucking head of the household. I'm the captain. I'm the capitan. I run the ship, and shit go how I want to go. And if you don't like that, you get the fuck on. You're not really showing me why should you not listen to them dudes. Now, the first dude that he visited with, the British dude, that dude is just a dickhead. Like, yeah, it's not even this and that. Like, you just dickhead. Like, but even being a dickhead, that's the new reality TV for the young folk. What it do, Philippe? That's the new reality TV for the young motherfuckers. They see, motherfucker Diesel fucking these bitches and getting blowjobs, and he got money. That's they reality TV. Where before, they used to watch fictional stories about fictional people. What they tend to lean into now is watching real people live out their real lives on streams. It still stems from that storytelling mechanism, because storytelling is one of the oldest practices in human history. It's how humans pass along information from one generation to the next. So it still speaks to that practice that, like, yeah, they watching their version of a TV show. That is their version of a story. Even if it's just a dude in Miami acting like a fucking dickhead, or in Marbella acting like a fucking dickhead, that's still what that is, you know? That's still what that is. But yeah, I seen that shit. I don't recommend it. Now today we got Itauma versus Franklin, a solid heavyweight matchup. Very thankful that it's not a pay-per-view like the Dillian White fight was. Um, I think most people are picking Itauma to win the fight. It's just a question of how, because Jermaine Franklin, he's never been stopped. He's been in there with Dillian White. He's been in there with Anthony Joshua. He's been in there with Ivan Ditchko. And, you know, he's never been knocked out. He does have his limitations as a fighter. He does, but we don't know if those are limitations that Moses can exploit because Moses is still young, relatively green, only about 13 fights, I think. He doesn't have a lot of fights because he's such a heavy-handed puncher. He doesn't have a lot of rounds. A lot of his fights don't go the distance. So the question is, can Jermaine drag this out long enough and take it into the championship rounds to expose Moses Itauma? And I like the kid. Like, I think the kid is the real deal. I think the power is real. I think there's a lot of good things about him. But yeah, he is green. You know, you only got 13 fights. You only got, I don't think Itauma's ever been 12 rounds before. Unless I'm mistaken. I don't think he ever went 12 rounds. Shout out to motherfucking Murph. Franklin might test him due to yeah. If Jermaine can get inside, because that's his sweet spot, mid range to inside. He's got very quick combinations. The trick is getting there because Moses is agile, does have good feet, very explosive. If he catch you with a hot one, it's a hot one, you know. But that's really the question ahead of the fight. Can Jermaine drag this out long enough that maybe Moses will start to unravel? Because Moses, I don't think he's ever been 12 rounds. I don't think he has. Jazz Funk, what it do? You know. And then later on today, we got the Thurman versus Fundora pay-per-view. You know, I normally support everything, bro, but I can't support that one. Like, yeah, that card is ass, bro. Fuck, I gotta give y'all $75 for some Elijah Garcia. Fuck out of here, bro. So we got Thompson, appears to be a southpaw, leading with the right in order to set up the left. He looks to have a bit of height. Feeling each other out right now in what is the first round. I believe that's Brad Pauls trying to close the distance, being cautious while he does it. Mindful of the lead hand of Thompson. Being very active in the first round, showing some jabs. Just got in with a good backhand. Snuck it in there on Pauls. So far, so good from the more statuesque fighter. Brad Pauls gets in with a halfway decent looking body shot from the backhand to the midsection. Trying to close the distance as Thompson is on the move, showing the lead, managing the space. Stepping around, fighting out of the southpaw stance, gets in with a halfway decent jab, just a glancing jab, using the ring, managing the real estate, touches him with the jab again. Thurman getting stopped in the seventh. Yeah, I mean, like, shout out to Michael Parks, because it was Michael Parks that said it. You know, I see some people saying that, oh, you know, Sebastian's been stopped before, he has been knocked out. Yeah, but Thurman couldn't knock out Barrios. He couldn't knock out Barrios. If you couldn't knock out Barrios, it's a little hard to believe you're going to knock out Sebastian. I'm saying. Barrios ain't hard to find, and he ain't hard to hit. He not a big puncher either, so you don't even really got to worry about what's coming back at you. So that's a big indictment, that fight. That's a big indictment. I have Jazz. I have Fundora stopping him too. I think it's gonna happen late. Let's say 8 or 9, maybe 10. I think in the beginning, first 2-3 rounds, Thurman's gonna really try to make something happen while he still has something to give and something in the tank in those first 2 to 3 rounds. but he's gonna find out it's too hard to get close to this guy because he's jabbing, he's not holding his feet, he's taking a half step back. So round 4, 5, and 6, that's when he gonna realize, shit, I really can't hit him the way I want to, and that's when he's gonna start moving around, trying to survive, trying to stay out of the way of the punches. That's when he's gonna circle, try to set up counters, and that's where I think Sebastian is actually gonna take over the fight. That, and from 4, 5, 6, and on, and it's just hard to imagine that Keith Thurman could go through this thing without getting hit with some shit. Without getting 37 years old, bro. 37 years old, hasn't fought in a year. Hasn't fought a solid fighter in even longer than that, much longer than that. If you think about the last 5 years of boxing for Keith Thurman, Mario Barrios and Brock Jarvis. That's what he's done. Mario Barrios and Brock Jarvis. Fundora just need to stay behind the jab and keep it mid-range. I agree. Thurman is not durable to absorb the punches Mendoza did, because Mendoza got, yeah, that is true. Mendoza, that's another thing that doesn't get said. Mendoza is a durable motherfucker, because Sebastian was hitting him. And when that same Mendoza, he fought Boachuk. If you guys remember, he fought Boachuk after that. And Boachuk was landing everything on this guy. He was landing everything. And he couldn't put Mendoza away. So, yeah, Mendoza knocked out Fundora, but Mendoza is a durable guy. Like, that's a stubborn fucking guy, bro. I don't think at 37, having not fought in a year, I don't think Thurman is that stubborn. People, I seen that round 1, but, I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not buying it. The motherfucker that couldn't knock out Barrios is going to knock out Sebastian. You're going to have to show me, because I don't believe that shit. You have to show me. When Mendoza fought Snack, he was on the Snizax. If Fundora loses, that's a cherry pick gun. Absolutely, Irish. Absolutely. You could absolutely say that, look, anybody looking to fight today's Keith Thurman is picking a cherry, because he hasn't been relevant to any division in years. He hasn't racked up a solid victory in years. I keep seeing people try to classify him as a Hall of Famer. I don't know, okay, because you fought Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. You a Hall of Famer for fighting? Come on, bro. Enough. Come on. Got no faith in Keith. Yeah, me neither, bro. I think he took the fight out of desperation. I think he took the fight because there's just not a lot on the table for you. Look, you can't make welterweight anymore. So you go to junior middle. Well, there are not a lot of safe options at junior middle. But you're there because you don't have a choice. At junior middle, who else was you going to fight? What, Virgil? Boots? Bakram? Josh Kelly? Xander? It's not really easy outs at junior middle, Herb, what it do? Where Thurman's hairline is thinning is here. That short elbow is going to cut Keith. We might see Keith Thurman get knocked out for the first time tonight. Ooh, big backhand from Pauls. Flush. But Thompson took it well. His legs didn't buckle. Good looking backhand, though. El Talibano, que lo que es, mi niño? Jay, I think Thurman took the fight out of desperation. I think he took the fight because, well, what the fuck else was you going to do, bro? In the last 5 years, you've averaged 2 fights. In the last 5 years. I know you got bills. I know that fine-ass wife he got. I know she like money. You got to get out there and you got to bleed. That's what need to happen. You got to get out there. You got to punched in your face. Need to bleed. That's what's going on. 3 fights in 6 years. For real. It's Pacquiao, 2-year hiatus. Then Barrios, then 3-year hiatus. Then Brock Jarvis, 1-year hiatus. And people got the nerve to try to sell this dude, bro. They got the fucking nerve. If the dude is nice, why is he on that schedule? I don't understand. You lose to Manny, take 2 years off. Come back, fight Barrios, take 3 years off. Come back, fight Jarvis, take 1 year off. What's good with you? What's good with you? So I do think Sebastian's gonna do him. It's too much working against Keith in that situation. Fight's too awkward. Another good looking backhand from Pauls. Still seeing those jabs from Thompson. Pauls gets in with a jab of his own. While Thompson closing the distance, pawing with the lead, probing with the lead. High guard out of Thompson, catching those short jabs. There's not a lot of steam on him. He's just filling out the range. There's not a lot of bad intentions on those jabs. Just touching them. Looking for the remote control, as they say. That's a looking for a remote control. That's a looking for the remote control jab. You're not really throwing it. You just looking for the remote. You looking for it. You looking for it. Looking for the remote jab. Shit like that. Or trying to connect the charger to the bottom of the mattress jab. You just looking for it. You looking for it. 3 fights in 6 years, Keith, not good. $75 going towards a pack of cigs and some wood and some weed. I'm a Jack Sparrow this shit. I hear that shit round 1. I hear that motherfucking shit. I think Moses might get flash knockdown and win. Whoa, shit. I mean, we'll see. Because Jermaine is a good fighter. We've seen Jermaine a couple of times. Jermaine is a good fighter, but he's not that big a puncher. Heard what it do.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
This.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It's a question of, does Moses have the instincts? I don't really think this is going to go the distance. My official prediction, I do think Jermaine is going to last longer than Dillian White. Yeah, I think that. He going to last longer than him, but I think he going to get knocked out, dog. Moses got some shit, man. That kid is fast. He's explosive.
I was thinking that maybe he wanted to box some rounds. Maybe I'm thinking maybe he's going to go for the kill like he regularly does, or does he want to box? I don't know.
Maybe he boxes for the first, because remember Moses ain't fought in a little minute. That Dillian White fight, that shit was like, a few months ago. So maybe he boxed a little bit, first 4, first 5. But I do think he's going to knock out Jermaine. I actually do. I don't think this going the distance, yo. Because I don't think Jermaine has enough power to really get his attention. And Jermaine is a close quarters guy. He's a guy, like, he's good close quarters, but you got to get close. That's the problem. You got to get close. And, you might run into some shit trying to get close.
Although he lost his last fight now.
Yeah, like he ain't win that Ditchko fight, bro. He did. We seen it. You didn't win that fight, but home cooking is home cooking, bro.
I don't want to say he gets exposed, Itauma, but this is more like of a calm your ass down. This is men you fighting.
You think this is the guy to do that though, Franklin? You think?
Yeah. I bet Franklin. Yeah, it's gonna be like Jared Anderson. Like, you're gonna win, but you're gonna struggle a little bit.
We'll see. Because my thing is, I just don't think Franklin has the firepower to keep him honest. I don't like Frank. We've seen a lot of Franklin fights. He do got some shit. He could fight, but he don't hit. He don't hit like that. Like, nah, he don't be knocking motherfuckers out now. And I just don't think he. Say it again, Herb.
He don't know how to firefight.
Yeah, because he don't have the artillery for it, is my thing. Where Moses, he's light on his feet. He could fight on the balls of his feet. He could move. He could pop in with some shit. I do think he's gonna knock him out. I do. I think he's gonna knock him out. Then we got the, I don't know how y'all feeling about that Thurman fight, man. About that Fundora.
I think Fundora's gonna win, but I believe if it's a knockout, you know what? I don't know.
I'll say that I could see Thurman quitting on his stool.
Really?
I could see, yes. Because if the shit if it's turning into a no-win situation, undefeated, if you getting hit, but you can't land nothing, you getting hit, you just can't get close enough to land nothing. Every round is turning out to be the same. This dude is 37, bro. Like, and he's 37. He hasn't fought a solid fighter since Manny Pacquiao, bro.
And
Be
Manny
real.
was
That's
like
the last. Manny was
44.
40 when he fought him. He was 40 when he fought him. Like, bro, and that fight was in 2019, bro.
A la verga.
Bro.
You know what? No, what I think Keith's gonna do a lot of running and disappointing and make the fight real boring,
That's
and
what I
that's gonna
think.
close the coffin on PBC pay per view because it's gonna probably be a terrible fight.
That's
Terrible.
what I see. That's what I see. That in the first 2 rounds, he's gonna try to get close to him. He is. He's gonna, because you got something in the tank. But after 2, 3 rounds of that shit, yeah, your engine gonna give out. You
Mm,
37, bro. You
I
37.
I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but a part of me don't give a shit who wins. Like like like
No, no, no. I
Thurman.
understand. I understand.
Yeah, yeah, like Fundora, you a bitch, bro. You hid behind your sister. You really did. When that
He
little
really did.
Puerto Rican, that 21-year-old, when he went looking for you, you was hiding behind your sister. Now
He
you
really
say you
did.
don't want to fight that long. Your dick is little. All
Right.
this shit. Thurman,
Right.
you fight like once every fucking lunar eclipse,
That
bro.
dude fight once every leap year, bro. That's the kind of schedule he on, bro. He on a
Yeah.
leap year schedule, bro. The shit
Shit.
is the only, and I have no rooting in. I'm where undefeated is at. That, bro. I don't actually give two salient shits who wins the fight. But the only good thing that could come out of it, the only good thing, is if Fundora wins. You see who he's calling out now. He's calling
Bro.
out Virgil. So I will take that fight. Yeah, I'll take that fight. I'll take that fight.
You
Tell
know
you what,
what, bro? A part of me wishes Thurman would win, so we can at least finally get that EJ fight. You two motherfuckers got to leave the sport already.
The shit
If
is, well, EJ. The shit is, we don't know if EJ will do it. Like, I'll watch that shit, bro. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck. Like, yeah, I'll watch
yep,
that shit.
yep, yep,
But EJ on that petty shit. I bumped into an old interview of EJ where he's with Sean Porter and the dude that be on his podcast, and the dude said it, yo, Errol petty as shit. He may not give Keith that fight. And I was like, yeah, I could see that. And Errol was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to my grave. I don't. He literally said, I go to my grave. I ain't gonna fight. Like, yo,
bro.
he's on that
Okay,
kind of time.
I kind of understand it though. I really do, bro. Let's say Ellie Segback. He's like, man, fuck Ring IQ with that cheap ass microphone he got. He be stealing my shit, this, and that. 6 months later, bro. 6 months later, his YouTube goes down, and he's like, "Hey, Ring, can I come on your channel?"
Right.
Just man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
But
Cause
because it's some pussy shit though, like, bro, Errol was chasing that man. I want to say Errol. The earliest I could remember Errol calling him out, I think, was 2016. The
yep,
earliest that I remember him, like, yeah, I want to fight Thurman. It's like, Brody, 16, 17, 18, 19. For you to come at me now in 2-6, yo, you a bitch, bro. You a
exactly.
fucking bitch, bro. Straight up, you a bitch.
I
When we was
do
it wasn't no excuse for us not to fight. You had a belt. You had 2 belts. I had mine.
same side of the street.
Bro, I I'm,
yeah,
I'm I maintain I don't see nobody else saying it. I say it all the time because of that. Yo, I don't think it wasn't nothing wrong with that dude elbow. Bullshit. I don't think it was nothing. If you had a surgery, understand this man survived a car accident. You
Two.
feel me? He survived a car accident and he was back in a year. Fucking AJ, he was just in a car accident. He's gonna fight he's gonna fight soon over the summer. And he was in a bad car accident. And you telling me you needed to take 2 years off because of your elbow? Nah, I don't believe that shit. I think you were hiding. You were hiding because after that Danny Garcia fight, you know they was gonna ask you to fight after that. After that Danny Garcia fight, you know what they's gonna want you to do? They's gonna want you to fight Errol. So you dipped out for 2 years. Come back like nothing happened. Oh yeah, I'm trying to
yeah.
fight Manny. I'm trying, like, bro, you was hiding, bro. It wasn't nothing wrong with your elbow.
He was a dickhead. You at home making babies, of course you're gonna need some more money, fool.
Yep.
Exactly. You know,
See,
motherfucker,
so
2 fights in 5 years. You know his bank account dry, bro.
I can see why. I can see like Earl being a little petty. Like I really can see like a little petty in him, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, I can't blame him. 10 years later, bro. ten
That's
years.
bro. The shit is that motherfuckers is really too comfortable. What that really is, motherfuckers is just too comfortable doing pussy shit. Javante ducked Loma for like 5, 6 years, so that when you hear he want to retire, now you want to fight him. You
Oh
just
my
too
god.
comfortable doing pussy shit. Thurman, you ducked that man. You ducked that man for the better portion of the last decade, but now you want to fight him when he ain't fought in 3 years. Like you just a bitch, bro. Like straight up. So if he never fights you, I would understand. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
suck my
yeah,
dick, Keith. Fuck out my face, bro.
yeah, that's why.
Don't
That's
duck.
why. Go ahead, bro.
He came out with the slogan, "Don't duck me, son." He was trying to
Don't
get the
fuck
fight.
me, son.
You,
You better not fuck me, son.
you better
Fuck me.
not duck me, son.
Better not fuck me, son. Shit, I hope.
Yeah.
I hope Sebastian. I ain't going front. I wouldn't mind it if Sebastian splattered him though, bro. If he just really beat the fuck, because Thurman is a coward. Like, look, man, it's fucked up saying that about somebody that fight for a living. But what the fuck you supposed to call that shit? What are you supposed to call that shit? If you could have fought when y'all had y'all belts and he was unbeaten and you was unbeaten, you the one that didn't want to do it. Now you trying to come back with a brand new attitude. He's like, yo, Thurman and Bud, Spence and Bud, they ain't want to let me fight. Like, what are you talking about, bro? They both tried to fight you. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, he gonna hurt. And see, that's one thing about Gabby and Sebastian. It don't take shit for them to land a hot one. I mean,
Yep.
It
hot
don't,
one.
for
It don't
real.
take
Yep.
shit. For them.
I ain't
They
going
land them.
front. I wish Gabby fought 4 times a year, bro. I really do.
Yeah.
Like her
Yeah.
fight, I love her fucking fights, man.
Yep.
Really wish she would fight for. She is in a deep enough division that if she wanted to, she could fight 4 times a year. Like I say it right now, if she go to light fly and she fight them 2 champions that are there, she'll do the same thing to them. She will hurt them bitches. Go back up, hurt some more bitches. Gabby need to be fighting 4 times a year, man. I fuck with Gabby. And Gabby show more like, yo, I ain't trying to shit on Sebastian, but I am, but I'm not. It's just the real shit. Gabby got more backbone than him. When Xander came up, who? No, no. What?
Yeah,
What?
bro. Like, bro, like somebody comes, like, let's say a random person pushes like your son, and your wife gets in front of you, like, nah, get the fuck out the way,
That's what
like,
I'm
like,
saying. That's what I'm saying. And she was on point. Like you go back and watch. It didn't take long. Like you see Xander trying to get in. He trying to be Puerto Rican and shit. He touching his hair. No. What? No. And fucking Sebastian trying to sneak out. Like nah. Like
You know they
yo,
got
that
another. You know they got another younger sister, right? She
they
be in the
do.
background playing with goats and shit, punching on homemade punching bag. She gonna take over. She gonna be bossing the family around in a minute too. Watch.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I fuck with Gabby, man. Like I can't, like, look, I think that the family I got love for. I think it's dope that the dad used to box and
Yeah,
you
they.
see what he doing with his kids. I think that shit is the dopest shit ever though. I really do. But I just can't fuck with Sebastian or like, nah, this some pussy shit. Talking about, yeah, Crawford retired before. What yo, dog, Crawford was looking at your ass first. He
Oh
was
hell
looking
yeah.
like the fuck? He was looking at you. I can't fuck with that, man. Shout out to Virtuoso. Random thought. Albania. Oh, you just realized that, my God? Dua Lipa's Albanian. Rita Ora's Albanian. Yo, them Albanian bitches, those is the Spanish bitches of Europe, bro. Those is the Spanish bitches of Europe. They got the chitties.
you know what I saw today that I was like, all right, I'm leaning. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. Because Fundora is not that good, so I can't see Thurman catching him. But then, from what I saw Thurman say last night, that he's calling out Canelo. Now I'm just like, I, you know what, Thurman? I mean, Fundora, knock this motherfucker out.
The shit is he could no, but seriously, he could. I know what you see. Like I could see that. I could see it in round two
Yeah,
or three. I could see that he gets in with some, but while he still got something to give, I
on
could see him landing some shit early.
a hot
But
one. Yeah.
remember, and it shout out to Michael Parks. Michael Parks is the one that really like reminded me. Yo, this dude couldn't knock out fucking Barrios. When the fuck has Barrios ever been hard to find? What? Who the fuck struggles to find Barrios? Right? Like, nah,
Yeah,
you landed your shit, but you didn't knock him out. So
this guy, this guy back here with a Phil Collins hairline doing some dance and shit.
and this is the world we. I was listening to that shit earlier. These are the things we give it. Oh, this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Phil Collins, man. That was one of the great singers. Yo, not for nothing. Music was better when the singers was allowed to look regular. If you look
Right.
at 80s singers, right? They wasn't the prettiest. They wasn't the biggest. They wasn't the prettiest. But man alive, could they put some fucking music together, bro? Fucking
Yeah.
Peter Gabriel, Phil fucking Collins, Alice fucking Cooper, AC. These was not models. You feel me? Like, nah, if you look at them, these some funny looking white guys. But man, they could sing some shit.
Put the music together.
For
Yeah.
real. Like now, everybody look like a model, can't sing for shit.
Right?
Only bitch I listen to out the new bitches is the Dua Lipa bitch. Like, yeah, she good. She do make that good dance shit. I ain't gonna front. It's good for working out. You know what I mean? But the rest of these bitches, like, who's a great male singer right now? Like, I can't even. I would say John Legend, but John got to be like 45. Like, yes, that's
Mhm.
not a young dude,
And
bro.
that boy was out when I was in high school. Like,
Telling
damn.
you, like, who are the good? You know, every era had great male singers. When I was a kid, the great male R&B group, it was so many. Boys the Men, Bell Biv DeVoe, which is really, which is really New Edition. But Joe to see, motherfucking, is all
Yeah,
type of groups. Then you fast forward, you got Usher. You fast forward, you got Chris Brown. Like right now, yo, hey, who's the singing motherfuckers out here? Motherfuckers don't sing to these bitches no more.
I'm satisfied with listening to my old Music Soul Child CD. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yo, for real, I was listening to Come and Talk to Me. I really
Oh,
wanna need. Oh,
I listened last night to Kanye West's new album called Bully.
okay.
He didn't even drop the album. He just streamed it on YouTube, and there's a couple of wrestling men in the ring wrestling, and his music just playing through the whole wrestling match. There's no title to the song, but some of them shits is fire. I was like, wow.
I'll
Wait till you
give
hear
it a
that.
chance. I'll give it a
Yeah,
chance just because music is ass right now, bro. It is. A
Music
lot of this
music
shit.
is go ahead, bro.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
No, music is like so ass, bro. I gotta look back. But when it comes to Kanye, I gave up on that motherfucker, bro. One
Nah,
day,
Ado, the last Kanye album that I bought, because I
uh,
buy the shits, was 808s and Heartbreak. It was a very different album. It's a different kind of, you could tell he was experimenting with a lot of sounds on that, but
yeah.
it was still a great album though.
No,
Like 808, it
the
was a good
last
album.
one, the last one that I was like, damn, was My Twisted Dark Fantasy,
I had that
2010.
one. I had
That was
I got that one.
okay.
gotta
Yeah.
go back to the college dropout days. You really
Hey,
But
want to read
those
back.
were, like on some music shit. Yeah, I fuck with him on some music shit. Like, yeah, Kanye. Come on, it's Kanye, bro. It's just that's another old motherfucker though. Like, damn, it's 2-6. We gotta lean on Kanye for some shit. God damn.
You know John Legend's first single, Remember When I Used to Love You?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to the music, just the music that Kanye put together, that shit flames. I'm like, God
Nah,
damn.
yeah, bro. Kanye, no,
The
Kanye got some
music,
shit. It's just the genre seems to have I mean, like not just the genre, music seems to have stagnated. All you got is a bunch of angry bitches making music now. If you Sabrina Carpenter, Billie Eilish, the Dolce, the and somebody's watching me. Like, bitch, if you don't calm the fuck down,
Get that TikTok shit out of here, man.
Music's supposed to
anxiety.
be time. You can tell what's not going to stand the test of time. What you hear today. Music's
Yeah,
supposed to be time. You're going to enjoy it
that's
decades
that's the
later.
motherfucking word. That's the mother that shit. This shit is some nothing. Straight up, like you took a great. I think that song is one of the greatest breakup songs ever written. The somebody that I used to know, the original
Yeah,
shit. Like that's
yeah.
one of the greatest breakup songs that I ever heard. Right? It captures the pain of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And all you did was jump on it and talk about your fucking self and hype yourself up in the background, because that's you doing them ad libs. And Zaya, and like so motherfuckers looking at you and you getting nervous. That's the song. That's what we gonna sing about.
This motherfucker pouring his heart out about a breakup, and this bitch getting nervous when people look at her. Like, come on,
That's what,
bro.
but you know, that's what the song is about. Like, that's literally what I listen to the shit. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna hate. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna see what this bitch talking about, because she do got a fat ass.
Yeah.
She do. She
Yeah,
got
I
some
like
big legs, and I like. We ain't gonna talk about how she look, because she's a fine motherfucker. But the song,
you.
it's the song is not about nothing. Like, what, a motherfucker looked at you and you got anxious. That's the song.
Hey,
Whoa.
yo, you know what song be talking about some shit? I just really started listening to the lyrics. The fucking Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes. You gotta listen to that shit
Mm,
close.
bruh.
That shit is deep.
Well,
That shit deep.
the only shit that sound good now is, yo, dog, I listen to some fucking ABBA before this new shit. Like, yeah, like I listen to some ABBA, Stevie motherfucking Nicks, Joan Osborne, Joan Jett, any one of them old bitches, because they was talking about some shit. These new bitches, I'm the bad guy. Bitch, shut the fuck up, you fat bitch.
It's all
You
TikTok
just a
shit,
you
bro.
just a fucking fat bitch hiding in baggy clothes. You think I don't know what the fuck you doing, bitch?
What
I know
you
what the
are.
fuck you doing.
Oh,
That's
Clarissa
a
Shields, bitch.
oh sassy and look, Billie Eilish got some nice fucking titties. I'm not going,
She
and I
do.
ain't even. She got some nice fucking. She's kind of cute, but you just a
Mhm.
sassy fat bitch hiding in baggy clothes. Shut the fuck up. And if you care so much about stolen land, you fat bitch, then give me
Mm.
that shit. Your mansion. I love that they hit that bitch with that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the stole because the land is stolen. So how much of it you trying to give up, bitch? It's stole that shit. You know what I'm saying? About to
And why the
stole that
fuck?
shit.
And why the fuck you got a fence around your house, bitch? Like, why? What people
Literally.
can't?
There's no such thing as, man, if you don't shut your big titty ass up and suck some dick, because I know you suck some dick, you bitch. But I hate it. I just, and we ain't even gonna get into political shit. I'm just saying that, yeah, the music is not memorable. Every so often, you'll bump into something catchy. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah, there's some catchy shit, but it's not, it just don't hit like a lot of old stuff. Like, yeah, a lot of that old shit. It hit. Even his favorite, the handsome young Puerto Rican Bad Bunny. Yo, I listen to him. I ain't even going front. Like, I'm like, you know what? That shit at the Super Bowl, that shit was kind of hey. I
Yeah.
listen to a little bit of more shit, but I'm like, yeah, this is okay. But this shit ain't going. This is not El General. It's not. It's not Fulanito. It's not. It's not gasoline. Like, yo, that gasolina, bro. When that shit hit, bro. Like, you listen. You couldn't go outside that summer without hearing that. Me gusta la gasolina. Yeah, that shit was everywhere, bro. Where Bad Bunny, yeah, he ain't. No, yo me dijo, porque no tiene
Hey, yo,
novio. Yeah,
I ain't even gonna front.
right.
Fucking CO was singing that shit on a prison bus, man. I swear to God. Nothing about it.
Yo, oh God, B, whether you was on the 1 train, the 2 train, the 8 train, if you was in the Heights, if you was on Broadway and me gusta la gasolina, like everywhere, bro, for fucking months, bro. Whereas this guy,
Oh,
I like his shit.
oh, we heard him, Jules. You heard him, Jules.
Let me
Oh
see. Let me
There
see.
you
shit.
go.
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh he. Oh Paul Williams looking like Paul Williams. Looking like
Yeah, you
Paul
know,
Williams.
hey,
Damn.
Jules, you remember Jimmy Paul?
Jim. Who
We
was
out of
Jimmy
there.
Paul?
He was a lightweight champion. I think he beat Greg Haugen.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. 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 He about to get out of here. Yeah. You don't. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, left
Oh,
hook.
there you go. He's back down. They waving
Yo,
it off
rough
now.
seas. Oh. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Le
What?
gusta la
What?
gasolina.
What weight class is this?
I
I
think
think
that's
it's light.
ain't that super metal? They look like some middles or
Yeah.
some super middles.
Motherfucker, big as shit.
Shout out to motherfucking Virtuoso. Those male and female singers of the past went to church as part of the choir. The lack of platinum recording artists who could really sing is correlated with the decline in church attendance, but also they're not songwriters is the main thing. What I
Fact.
noticed, what I've really noticed about what's different then and different now, this is manufactured market meat. That's what a
Yeah.
lot of this shit is. It's manufactured market meat. Whereas back then you had Pat Benatar, you had Joan Jett. Bitches was singing, Stevie Nicks. You bitches was out here singing shit, bro. Listen to your heart. Yo, I listen to that shit right now. I listen to that shit at the gym. All that 80s shit. What if, all that shit. And yo, they wrote that shit. Whereas a lot of these bitches,
Yeah.
even the ones that are kind of talented, like Doja Cat, it's still manufactured, mass produced market meat. Like y'all all saying my pussy this and my pussy that, my pussy fat and like, oh God, about your fucking pussy, bitch.
You
Your
know,
ass and your pussy. That's the album. Your ass and your pussy. And that's it.
the the new bitch I'll be jamming to, but I gotta listen to her on the low because it's for females. It's Olivia Dean, bro. Is that English?
Olivia
She's
Dean. I'm gonna
yeah,
look her up. I'm gonna look her
yeah,
up.
bro. But she talks about how she loves a man, so just beware. But
No, listen, I listen to Sabrina Carpenter. I ain't even going front. I be in the gym.
I looked at
That boy is corrupt. That shit hard, bro. Like, that shit slaps, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but when I'm
her.
on the shit, right? I'm on the shit. Like, yo, this shit slaps, bro. Like, it helped me get that extra 2 reps out. Like, yeah. So I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's still just it's bland. I don't know, like they just to me it feel like they don't sing with the spirit that they used to. Like
oh,
nah, I don't know.
oh, okay, then that's Olivia Dean, bro. Turn around. Since when are you smoking now? Like, oh shit.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna look that bitch up. I still listen. I still listen. Like listen. It's a lot of fat bitches in this world, and a
Yeah.
lot of them is fine as shit. Adele is a fat, fine bitch. Always
Oh,
was.
bro.
Always
I just
was.
I knew she was English, but she's from Nottingham or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Lee Wood, bro. Lee Wood.
bro, I'd fuck that fat bitch, man.
Listen, I always listen. I don't think motherfuckers need to apologize for a lot of these fat bitches is fine. So I don't the fuck y'all. I'm like, yeah, a lot of these fat bitches be looking good. So I'm the
I
fuck. You know what I'm
I
saying?
brought I hate that shit raw, bro. Fuck it.
Listen, bro, she'd been writing a song about me because I'd nutted in that joint. Yeah, right. But she made that's one of the last great female singers that I could
Oh
think. Like
yeah.
now, Adele made some shits. She really made some shits, man. But it's
Yeah.
not. I can't think of nobody that's out there right now that I'm like, yeah, like nah, it ain't no Whitney Houston out there. It ain't no
Fuck
Adele out
no.
there. It ain't. The new kid on the block is Sabrina Carpenter, and it's like she look, she could make good shit for the angry little bitches that they sucked a little bit too much dick, and they mad now. That's kind of shit she make. Like, yeah, you make music for the sluts that fuck with the dudes and then get cheated on. Like that's shit you make. You know what I'm saying? But hey, yeah.
But the writing, if you're writing your own music, that's where you get money. You
Honestly,
get
yeah,
money.
because some of the best, like it's a songwriter. Motherfucker say what he want about me. I don't give a shit. I'm strong as shit. Sarah Bareilles is one of my favorite female songwriters of the last 15 to 20 years, right? She make really touchy feely stuff, but she's one of the last songwriters I could think of off the top of my head. Like she's a songwriter. If you listen to her shit, she makes some really, really good shit. And she
Mhm.
stopped singing, man. She stopped singing. I'm like, damn, man.
If she's
There's not a
still
lot of good
writing, she's good.
songwriters out there. What
Yeah,
was
but
the
you know,
fucking song? Got
let
her.
me I'm like, see, my favorite group of all time, group I've been following since like the 50s, is the OJs, right? So I've
Mm,
been to numerous concerts, and so then when Gerald Levert came about, I became a number one fan of his, following his career to the T. Now, Gerald was so talented and so gifted with songwriting. Anywhere his father Eddie Levert took him to shop his, he said, "Yo, my son got to write the other side B of the album. He has to write it. If you can't write it, you can't sign him." That's the kind of
mm.
shit he was on. That's how you know the writing is where it's at. So
Honestly,
I'm like,
yeah, because being a songwriter, I would argue that being a songwriter is more powerful than having a great voice. When you a great
mm,
songwriter, you don't need a great voice. If you a
Uh-uh.
great songwriter, if you think about Elton John doesn't have the strongest vocals. He doesn't have the most range, but he was an amazing
Oh,
songwriter. That's what he
Elton
was.
John.
Elton
I heard
John.
he got a weak asshole.
Wait,
oh,
it was, you know what? Probably. But he's a good example of how you don't need to be the strongest vocalist. If you could write songs, yeah, that makes a world of difference. I use this kid as an example, not the best example, but still a good example. Kid Cudi's not a good rapper, and
That's
he's not a
my
good
thing.
singer. He's not a good rapper, and he's not a good singer. But you know what he is? He's a great songwriter. A lot of his shit stuck with me, man. It's
Oh
somewhere
fuck
a
yeah.
lot of his shit stuck with me. And he wrote that shit. He not only wrote it, he produced it also, which is why he has a sound. And that's what you don't really see. Like, yeah, like all of y'all is making mass produced, manufactured market meat. Where are the songwriters? The ones who they could write a fucking song. You know what I mean?
yeah. Every artist have their own sound. Everybody sounds the same.
Right
Yeah.
now, yeah, right
You
now.
hear- I know who that is. That's I hear know they sound. Nowadays, everybody sounds the same. You're like, God damn, lyrics.
Everybody sound the same. And forget about rap. Rap is dead, bro. Like, yeah, that shit is
That
dead,
shit
bro.
is
That shit is
that shit is
kaputski, bro. That shit is
crazy.
kaputski. Shout out to
Yeah, yeah.
George. Paul snatched victory from the joys of defeat. He damn sure did. He damn sure did. I don't think rap is coming back. I realized that is the old man in me that was I was kind of hoping it would come back to the east because rap sort of did a tour around the country. It was on the west for a bit, then it went to the east, then it went to the south, then it sort of came back to the east, then it went to the west, then it just went to the south and sort of stayed in the south. I was kind of hoping that look, if it come back to the east, maybe we'll get some lyricism again, but nah, that shit dead, bro. That shit is kaputski,
Yeah,
bro. That shit is
yeah.
kaputski, bro.
Yeah,
You
It's
know,
not coming back.
personally, bro, I don't like when Mexicans rap, but you know who takes a cake that should never rap, bro? The
who?
fucking English, bro. That shit sounds horrible. No
Now that
offense.
shit is I ain't even going front like yo, it's in the history of British rap. It's probably only one song that I ever sat down and listened to. And it's more of a pop song from a kid named Tiny Temper. Other than that, like, nah, y'all motherfuckers don't
Yeah,
sound right.
yeah.
Like, yeah. What are you talking about, bro? What are you
Relax,
talking about?
relax.
You want to get shot?
Is that the guy
You
who
want to
wrote?
get shot? The
They don't
fuck you?
got guns. You want to get
Is
stabbed?
You know what I'm
is
saying?
that the guy yeah, is that the guy that made you my butterfly, sugar, baby? Come, my baby. Come.
No,
Is that the guy?
Yo, listen. And the UK done gave us some amazing music and amazing singers. They really
Yo,
have, if you check. They really
they-
have. But
yeah.
rap?
No,
Yeah, like get the
no.
fuck out of here. Just yeah, get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here. Okay. Take that shit, take it with you, and get the fuck out of here, bro.
Boop, boop, boop.
Like every Spears said. Like, yeah, what the fuck you talking about, bro?
You ain't got no guns over there. What the
You got
fuck are
no
y'all
guns
talking
over there.
about?
What the fuck you talking about? You want to get shot? The
Yeah.
fuck out of here, bro. Turn that shit off. You know what I'm saying?
It turned me to an old. It turned me to an old right, old white racist motherfucker. Hey, turn that bullshit off,
Yeah, like, yo, turn that shit off, yo. The
man.
fuck out of here with that shit, bro. It shit irritating, bro. And you
But
know, I tried it like cause I'm real open-minded about music. I listen,
yes,
for example, I listen to K-pop. Like, yeah, I listen to they pop music, like, yo, shit good, dog. It is what it is. The shit good for working out. So I listen, but I'm like, yo, I can't listen to this dumbass shit. The fuck is y'all talking? Who's gonna go to the house? Like, yo, you all
yeah.
right? Got asthma? Fuck going on?
I
Can't
listen to
listen to
all
that
kind of shit.
shit.
I listen to opera. I listen to freestyle. I listen to a lot of shit. Only
Bro,
thing I don't really like,
freestyle, bro. That's that
yeah,
shit.
I don't. I don't listen to Jamaican music as much because I grew up with a real beef with Jamaicans because they killed my friend and shit. And so,
Mm,
I really had a thing with them and shit, man. So I never really got into Jamaican music and shit. But
Yo, yo,
I listen.
about 3, 4 years ago, I went to Jamaica and I was just jamming to all the Jamaican music there. I was high, of course,
mm-hmm.
but
Oh yeah,
when you talk about reggae, and then when you talk about it's reggae and it's another music genre they got out there. Fuck, I
Um,
can't think of it. It's
mm,
reggae and it's fucking, I don't know,
Calypso,
bro, but I was
Calypso is good.
I forgot the name of it. It's that Bob Marley shit. I can't,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
bro. Okay, it makes you just want to like the music, the taste of music switches, right? And it got me thinking, like, America, they really don't have no talent right now.
Not
It's
right
more,
now.
it's more of you gotta look outward. Like, who's that bitch with the fat old ass from Nigeria? Thames. Thames, bro. She can sing and she got a fat
Wait,
old.
you talking about the young bitch? The cute young bitch?
She's
It's
cute.
a
I don't know if
young
she's
bitch.
young. Is
It's
she
she
cute?
look
I
like
don't
a
know.
young bitch. Is she like she a peanut butter looking bitch, right? She got the peanut butter skin.
I think she more dark chocolate, but she
It's
got a fat ass on.
I know it's a UK bitch. She did a song with Ice Spice a couple of years ago. It's a
Oh
UK
shit.
bitch. Look, the bitch is fine. I mean, you know, and she doing what she doing. But it just to me, it don't feel like they singing about nothing is one of the main things. Like, nah, y'all don't sing about nothing. Like, nah, y'all not talking about nothing. But what the fuck is Ice Spice gonna talk about? Because I went to the bodega and I bought a ham sandwich. And I like, oh, all right. Oh, that's
See,
fucking
like,
great. Shit.
like after a while, like, yeah, if you look good, it helps out for a little bit, but
Yes.
after a while, I hate to say it because I know you interview her, but it's more like a Valicia. Okay, you look good, but okay, when are you
Oh.
she, hey, she Alicia bad. She bad. I'll eat ass. But when are you gonna give us that fucking that fight, bro? Like, you tripping.
Look, I can't really get mad at people. I can't defend it. Is what I'm gonna say. I can't
Yeah.
defend it because the way that Katie, the way that Katie really made this shit pop, and I'm gonna say it. I think she deserves most of the credit for it. Katie made this shit pop. Nobody was talking about nothing, fam. No, and I know what Clarissa's numbers on Showtime were, so it wasn't Clarissa. Katie made this shit pop for everybody, but how and why? She fought everybody. You didn't have to ask her. You didn't have to ask her to do shit. Like, nah, I want undisputed. I'm gonna fight all these bitches. You see what I mean? That's how she made the shit pop. Alicia, I can't really defend it. Like, nah, you can't say I'm trying to fight Amanda. Fam, Amanda finna retire, bro. What we doing?
Yeah.
Amanda and Katie, they finna retire. What we talking about? You
How
can't,
much how much
you know,
credit do you expect if you beat him? Like, realistically.
about as
Like,
much credit as Sebastian about to get for Key.
like,
I'm saying,
yeah.
like, we know what you doing, motherfucker. We know what you
Yeah.
doing. Shout out to Fish. UK's Grom, UK Grom. Educate yourself. Nah, I'm good, bro. I keep Dove soap for the grind, bro. You ain't gonna catch. I'm a real open-minded motherfucker. I have Middle Eastern music in my playlist, Portuguese music in my playlist, Italian,
Oh yeah,
French. I got all type of shit in my
opera.
playlist. But grime, I'm good on that, homie. Oh, on the hall to the front to the hall. No, all right, bro.
I don't even know what a gun sound like.
Well, I'm good, homie. Like, all right, bro. Yeah, y'all doing that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to George. A close second behind modern rap is country. Nah, I can't say that. I can't say that. There's country songs. There's country songs that I think are good. This,
That'll hit your soul, you know.
yeah, there's country songs that I've heard that I'm like, nah. One of the most classic. Well, no, I wouldn't call that country. I don't consider John Denver country. That's maybe that's bluegrass. I don't really think that's country, but I've heard good country music, man. I really have. Like, there's good country music, believe it or not. There's some good songs out there.
Twine
Bro,
is country,
what would
right?
I be? With remember Leanne Rimes? Without you, I want to know. Like, that was that shit now. That's that shit. Faith
Shania
Hill,
Twain.
Leanne Rimes, Shania Twain, Golf Brooks. It was, I ain't gonna shit on country now. Like, nah, country has some shits. It has some shits. Shout out to motherfucking George. Are you talking about dance hall? I don't think he's talking about dance hall. He's talking about when you went to Jamaica undefeated.
It could have been dance hall.
Yeah, it could have been, yeah.
Was
That's
it
big
upbeat?
too.
Was it
It was
upbeat like it was?
it was
It was
it was like Wiz Kid. It was this
it was a
I think he's Jamaican or African. But it was all African music out there. It was bitches was twerking, bro. It was beautiful. Chocolate thick bitches, bro. Jesus Christ.
Fucking Doechii, bro. That's one thing I will give Doechii. That's a fine chocolate bitch, though. She is
Yeah,
fine.
it's
Big
fine.
old ass.
yo,
Big old ass. Swamp.
she's talented. I heard her rhyme before.
No,
She got bars.
she has a. She has what I give her. She has great composition. She has great tools. Cause look, she sing? Yeah, like she know how to put the shit together. It's just that when I compare, I can't help but compare your version of that song to the original because you didn't change much. You
Nothing.
you didn't change much. And if I gotta say, well, which song do I think is the better song? Do I gotta tell you which is the better song?
Come
I
on now.
felt, bro, I felt that shit. Somebody that I used, oh my god, I felt that shit, bro. That shit felt like so many breakups all in one. Like, yeah, yo, now I'm just somebody that you used to know, you fucking bitch.
you know,
Yeah.
you know, I used to date this chick, right? And this girl, every time fucking Adele would drop an album, I would get no pussy. Cause she was
Oh
too into the music. And like that ain't me though. Like
man.
what
Well,
Yeah.
listen,
I
man,
got
like
head to a whole I got head to a whole Mary J. Blige album. With all the
Mary. That's another one that Mary is one of the fucking legends, bro. Like, yeah, Mary J. Blige. Who's the Mary J. Blige of this era, bro? Like, no more hate or racing, holleration, and this. Yeah, that shit,
yeah,
bro.
but when Mary was coming up, hip hop was strong then, so that's what really
Yeah,
developed her.
yeah.
You know, all the hottest rappers.
She represents a much better time in the genre than where we at today. Like, but Mary by herself made great contribute because there was no shortage of female lead vocalists in hip hop at that time. You had Cut Close, you had fucking what was them bitches, them young bitches, 708, 703.
Yeah.
What was it? You remember them young bitches? You know what I'm saying?
Steve.
So there's like all type of female R&B groups at the time, but Mary was one of the ones that like, nah, Mary stood out, man. Mary has some shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
you can
Mary,
tell
bro.
you can tell who don't belong in the group.
Yeah, you had a Destiny Child then gone through 4 different bitches. I remember they had like there was because there was 2 bitches they kept replacing. The Beyonce and Kelly the only ones that obviously they was
oh
the main 2, but there was 2 other bitches they kept replacing, and then eventually
yo,
what was
but
it 2 bitches or was it 1
It was
bitch? It was like
it
2
was
I think
bitches.
it was it
more
was
together.
one bitch, but goddamn Kelly, bro, God, that's a nice
Yo,
piece of
Kelly
dark
Kelly
chocolate.
is fucking underrated, bro. Kelly is underrated. I used to want to lick her ass. I remember she was in fucking
Yeah,
Halloween. She's in a Halloween with Busta Rhymes. I
yeah.
think it was. I used to want to lick
Mm.
her
I, I
fucking ass, bro. Oh my
I
god.
remember that I saw an old interview about her, and she was like, "Yeah, like it was my first movie, and the director wanted me to scream, but I'm a singer, I can't scream." And I just remember like, God damn, I would melt that chocolate, bro.
Yo,
I would
dog,
melt that chocolate.
fucking eat her fucking ass, bro. Like I there's something, like, because Beyonce is a gorgeous woman. She was always a gorgeous girl. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
you can't say that she's not pretty. She is those things. But I was not hot for her. I was hot for Kelly. Like, Beyonce give me
See,
starfish vibes. Like you just gonna
right.
suck the dick a little bit. You ain't even gonna really try to make me nut. You just gonna put your mouth on it, breathe on it. Whereas Kelly, oh, I used to want to lick Kelly ass. Like, yeah, man.
Nah, you
yeah, she put together perfect, like just perfectly. Legs nice and long, ass ain't too
Everything, the titties
small.
sit nice. I'm not
Breasts
even a
no.
nice.
titty, and I'm not even a
Perfect.
titty guy, but the titties sit real pretty. Like, titties sit real
uh,
nice and shit. You
It's
know what I'm saying?
it's hard for me to give out a 10 because a 10 you gotta be damn near perfect.
Ye- I don't. I
But
don't
the
give. I don't give those out, bro. For you to be a 10, you only a 10 in a moment in time.
yeah, okay,
And
a certain like now you'll be like, okay, she's like a 7 now, a 8,
when
but there was a
Jennifer
time,
Connelly, when Jennifer Connelly was young, right? She was a 10. When Monica Bellucci was young, right? She was
yeah,
a 10. But it
Yeah,
ain't it can't last. Cause like, nah, y'all bitches get
no,
old, y'all throat get all old and shit. Even if y'all titties
yeah,
sitting pretty, throat get
that's
all
right.
old and shit. Lines in it, it's maps,
but
trees and shit in there.
you know who got a 9.5 out of me, bro?
Who?
2012 Rihanna with that red short
Oh,
hair.
oh,
God
I
yo,
damn.
mean,
yeah.
Oh,
I
oh,
Bro, that
what,
was my listen, that's my dream bitch. Them little ass titties, them
yeah.
big old
well,
legs. Oh my god, I
yeah,
used to want to lick
Bro,
her ass.
that one video. Come here, boy. Something. Can you get it up? Like, and she's in that video
Thank you, love
twerking.
boy,
boy. Can you get it
Oh
up?
my
Oh my
god.
god, I wanted to be under her umbrella, Ella,
I, I,
Ella.
I, I wanted to fucking hump the TV, bro. God
No,
damn.
and that was a debate. I feel like more people understand that now. What I was saying then, I used to say it then. Beyonce is pretty for the bitches. She's pretty
Yeah,
for the bitches. The
she's
fine
like,
bitch, the fine, sexy, perfect bitch is Rihanna. It's the
yeah,
fine, sexy, you can't complain about nothing. Everything
no.
is on point. You can't complain about nothing. Face
see,
on
you
point,
gotta do like,
eyes, lips, skin tone. Oh, the hips, the leg. Oh, she
you
got
gotta,
kinkles. Oh,
you gotta pull a 23-year-old Lisa Bonet out of the shower, no makeup, no nothing, just ass naked. That's how you rate her.
He said out the shower.
I'm gonna tell no, but can I tell you something, Herb? Lisa was one of the ones when we were kids, but how I felt about someone back then, it wasn't Lisa, it was Jasmine Guy, and it was Jasmine Guy and Vanity. That especially Vanity, like bro, Vanity.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, but see, that's how I mean. You can't no makeup involved. It's got to be a naturally pretty bitch, So that plays
Vanity
a
was
key factor.
that's who Vanity was for me. Like, what could you complain? What can you complain? She's fucking perfect, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You remember a movie
Fucking
called 52? Hey, Drew, you remember a movie called 52 Pickup?
sound
With
familiar. Who was the lead actor?
Roy Shagner and the guy who played in Mars as Link, the black guy. He played in it.
It's,
The 52. If you are a fan of Vanity and you want to see her goods, go find that movie. You want to see her
all
goods?
right. Okay.
52 Pickup. You'll
Okay.
see her goods for real. I paused it.
It's a similar conversation to J Lo, right? J Lo was pretty for the
Yeah.
bitches. A lot of bitches like J Lo. There were guys who liked it too, but for me, the perfect bitch that dick get hard. I can't even stop it. It can't be controlled. Was Eva Mendes. It was Eva
Oh,
Mendes. And remember in with
out of
Denzel
time. Out of
training
time.
Training
day
Day.
out of time. Oh my god, out
Out
of
of
time.
time.
In Hitch,
Oh yeah.
the bitch was radiant in Hitch. Like, and she's just wearing clothes, but it's like, yo, this bitch is just so fine. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Fuck.
You
And
know?
you know, for to me, moles are unattractive, but on her, I found that shit sexy. God damn,
She
that
got
mole.
And
great.
she one of them bitches that, like, now one, we know that she got some she, she got some stuff, and you can
Yeah,
see that stuff in training day. But even just wearing, like, cause you can see that, like, nah, she got some titties, got some shit. But even just wearing shit, like, yeah, she one of them fucking radiant bitches, for lack of a better. That's a ravishing bitch. Cause
yeah.
yeah, a lot of bitches got ass. Yeah, a lot of
Like
bitches got some titties. It's a lot of bitches is cute. This bitch is ravishing. Is this bitch? Oh, yeah, this different kind of bitch. Different. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to motherfucking George. Country has too much pop in it now. I do agree with that. George said, "I'm a breast guy, so I'm not a Rihanna." Nah, well, listen, listen.
I-
Shit like that is why the Crusade started. You see, you can't be talking like that. That's what shit like that. You can't be talking like that, bro. Like
see,
Rihanna.
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard 2012, when Chris Brown beat her up because she gave him an STD, that shit got me more attracted. I know she dirty.
Yeah, yeah.
Give that dirty kitty to me.
Yeah,
I'll
like,
baptize that
if
shit.
you want to give me some chlamydia,
Come
if I
on.
have to have the chlamydia, I'd rather get it from Rihanna. I ain't gonna lie like that.
I'm going raw diggity either way.
You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna be itchy together.
Fucking
We just
gonna
gonna
be.
be, you know what I'm saying?
um
We're
Shit,
gonna
let me.
be. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna grab. I'm gonna grab some shit to eat real quick. Give me a second.
You good?
I came on this joint with a sandwich.
hey, hey, Herb, you in New
I
York
thought,
right now?
yeah,
What part of New
I'm
York?
always I'm in Bronx and Manhattan.
Bronx and Manhattan.
I mean, I'm from Manhattan. I'm from Harlem, but I do a lot of residing in the Bronx nowadays. My sisters, they try to take care of me because I'm an old man now. Home health aides and all that shit.
We,
you know.
yeah,
Yeah, I haven't been on in a while. I'm having phone trouble though, yo. I'm waiting for my phone to come in the mail, and they had telling me we having trouble doing this, and you gotta log out the iCloud. I'm like, man, I don't know how to do none of that shit. I don't remember the passwords and none of that shit. So they got me waiting forever for the shit. I got
yeah.
the. I'm on a trap phone right now. This
Oh
shit
shit.
sucks. That's
Yeah.
what I've been
Shit.
using when I do get a chance to come on. I'm on a trap phone. I can't tie it up because it's trapping, you know.
Yeah. How's shit looking out there with the new mayor and shit?
um, I can't really see any changes. I mean, like I know a lot of things have changed as far as like Social Security and things like that. Things are changing dramatically. I'm like, God damn. That's
Damn.
as far as I can see. I really don't know. I don't really I'm just waiting to see if I hear anything different or see anything different. But you can't really tell at this moment.
It's been a minute since I've been in New York. Like I've been wanting to go, but I've been
It's,
last time I went, I fucked up and I went around November. It was cold as hell
you
out
know,
there. Like, fuck.
the city sucks. I hate this expensive shit, and I can't
The
get away from it. Y'all go outside and buy a pack of cigarettes and a juice. That shit cost me $19.88. You hear that?
yeah.
For a juice and a pack of cigarettes.
Jeez.
That's crazy. And I smoke a pack like every 2 days.
Hey yo, god damn, bro.
And then that's not even that my weed consent. Oh Lord, you don't even want to know the number on that.
On the weed?
Yeah.
How much?
How
How
much
much?
money? I spend probably about maybe over $200 a week on weed.
Yeah,
Over two hundred
damn.
dollars a week on weed. Yeah, that shit good.
I'm
That's
not gonna
crazy.
lie. I I went a whole year without smoking, and just like about 2 months ago, I was craving a J. So
Yeah.
I called my boy up. I got a J. That J lasted me like a good 3 to 4 days, where I would just one puff
That's
and I
good.
put it up. You know.
That's how you gotta smoke. That's how I try to smoke too, because I used to smoke with myself anyway. But when my nieces and nephews come over, that's when I went up spending a lot of money enough for all of us to smoke together and shit. But you gotta
Oh,
smoke a joint, clip it, put it out, clip it, come
yeah.
back. That's how I used to smoke. So, but I know you was zooted, boy, after not smoking and all that time, and then smoke
Oh my
finally.
god,
I
I
know
was
you was wild.
flying, bro. I was high as fuck. I was. I'm thinking about getting one today. Fuck.
You ever? How old do you eat do edibles?
No, I don't do edibles. I don't do edibles because they take forever to kick in. So I'm just be like, I be fucking. What's the fucking word? I be paranoid. Like, am I high? Am I high? Am I high?
You
Like, yeah,
yeah, right.
yeah.
Some of
But
them, some of them do have
I
this
heard they're
kick.
the shit. Like I heard edibles make you fall asleep, or you get great sleep with edibles.
Yeah, I think the charge of it, the high is a little bit more intense. I think that's when you crash, come down, you crash a little harder because it's like amp. You amp, you're up, you're not tired. Your appetite be in the middle. Don't be like it do when you really smoke though. But the edibles, it definitely works on your system differently though. Definitely do. Some of them be trash. Some of it don't. Really like. You hardly even know if you're high or not. You're like, damn, I'm ready to smoke a joint. I had an edible. So.
You
Yeah.
know, I don't even know if when it hits. I remember this last time I'm telling you, I took almost a year off, and then I smoked that J, bro. I was like, yeah, dang, it was magical, bro. Have you ever done shrooms?
Yep. I done
Oh,
fresh shrooms, yo. I was coming home from Ohio on the bus, and then this guy gave me some shrooms. They were the real one. They wasn't like the candy bar ones that you would buy at the dispensaries now. But he
yeah.
gave me some real ones. I must have tripped on that bus 4 hours up all the whole ride. Up, looking out the window, thinking I'm seeing cow. I mean, that shit had me tripping. And I took
Ah,
some home to
man,
my friends. I was like, yo, we can't get them no more. You can't find them
damn.
up here. You only can find candy bars and that got shrooms in it. But I had the fresh one, the real shrooms. And you know something
Yeah,
too, yo? Um,
yeah,
a family member told me that a lot of deers catch fresh shrooms. Deers out there in the woods, they catch them growing on shit, growing
yeah.
on cow shit, and the deers eat them, and they get high as fuck, and they run out in the street and get hit and tear up people's cars.
Probably
Cause
that's probably why they fucking
girl
be
told me that
running into cars.
the deer hit her car from the side. She didn't hit the deer. The
Damn.
straight to her car, boom, and banged the side and a dent in the door. And then she said, come to find out years later that them deers be eating shrooms fresh out of the crops out there and running out there high. And they run in front of cars, not even knowing, and they end up getting hit by a car. Your car total. You got to pay arm and leg to get it fixed, and it's all because of a high deer.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
damn.
I was like, what? My fucking deers be high off shrooms out there. I'm like, wow. And they getting it fresh off the shit. When it fresh grow off or whatever, they getting it off it. So imagine how potent that shit be.
Damn, I'm higher
I,
than them.
I said, I would never have thought that.
You know who I want to smoke a blunt with, and it has to be a blunt, specifically a blunt. I want to smoke with Bob Arum. I bet
Yeah,
he
but
got some quality,
strong medical
quality
shit for his cataracts. But
shit. He just
I don't even smoke blunts. I only smoke joints. I don't even do blunts 'cause I smoke cigarettes hard. I don't even need to be smoking cigar paper and then
yeah,
with weed. And I smoke a ton of cigarettes throughout the day. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Shorten this up.
yeah. I usually hit the J and two puffs, and I put it out. Like, all right, I'm good. Let me get busy. But
I I got the weed rolling machine with the filters and shit because I got arthritis.
oh shit,
Yeah, man. I'm a fucking walking medical. Like you could donate my body to science. I got so many medical issues.
god damn. Oh well, it's legal in New York, right?
Oh yeah.
See,
Everybody named
it'll.
Mama.
What's up?
Everybody named Mama got weed. All the Arabs and the bodegas on the corner. Everybody got weed. So that's one market that's really hard to cap to really tap in on right now in the city. Everybody
Yeah.
got weed. Everybody.
Shit.
And then
See,
I know that I asked my niece, 'cause, and I said, yo, what's the fucking president of Venezuela coming, trying to flood the city with cocaine? And I was like, she was like, I don't know, but I know he my kind of nigga, that's for sure. I was
Like, they need to free him.
like, right? He want to flood the
Yeah.
city with Ebola? I'm like, shit, my kind of dude, man. But that's crazy.
Shit.
I don't believe that shit though.
What did they call it as?
That he was like a big trafficker like that. The president of Venezuela? No.
Nah, bro. The problem. Well, the thing is that Venezuela got all that oil. So shit, we don't give a damn if you doing if you bring the drugs in. We care about your oil, big dog. That's what we really want.
Use him in his drug trafficking as a bargaining chip.
Yeah,
Oh
took him
wow.
and his bitch, which is crazy.
Wow. You're gonna come burn all your cocaine farms up.
Yeah.
Man,
See,
you mad what?
that's one drug I've never done. I've never done coke. I'd be afraid because I heard it's really good, so I know
I
myself,
mean,
so I stay away from that shit.
you
Cause
know your
yeah,
mind, your mindset. That's when you know what not to play with. You know
yeah,
your mindset. You know how it is when you find something you really like and you take to it. You know how what it can be and shit though. So, but yeah, but that's that. Don't ever. I'm advising you. No, don't go near it. Don't ever
yeah.
go near it. I'm telling you, that shit destroys. That shit is like that shit destroys a lot of stuff. It
Oh
really
yeah.
does. I
I've
mean, shit. I must have
I-
been dealing in cocaine since 1979. I've been into cocaine dealing.
God damn.
I've seen a lot of it. I've seen beige coke, pink coke, brown coke. I didn't seen it all. I didn't seen all different. I seen coke that was so strong that you can just rub it in your skin and get high. You ain't even got to sniff it or
God
snort
damn.
it.
Jesus.
All types of coke. Coke that specialized just for cooking. Coke just for sneak. Like, yeah, oh my god. How many of these coke farmers do it? These cocoa leaf farmers do all that shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like the movies, in Colombia they got the bitches walking around in their underwear so they don't steal it and shit. Like,
I mean, where the fuck? I mean, where they going with it? I mean, it's only been so big. Where they going? I mean, seem like that's
shit.
all they really got out there. It's just like the top marketing thing they got in their country. Fucking cocaine. Some got oil, some got coke. You know.
I wonder who was the first motherfucker that said, "Hey, let's mass produce this shit and let's just fucking start cooking it ourselves." Like, yeah,
Yes,
like,
scientists, man. Like, wow. I mean, like, because I mean, back when I was coming up, but it was like, they were freebasing. They were never like considered crack or crackheads or people were freebasing. It was a drug for rich people.
yeah.
So that's how far
Coke
that shit
was.
came. Yeah, coke was
Coke
too.
was.
Yeah,
Well,
when I was first got into cocaine dealing, like grams were like damn near $80, man.
mm,
Ooh.
mm.
Real man,
A lot
shit.
of motherfucking Coke never went out of style, bro. Motherfuckers still sniffing blow.
It's
That's the
gonna.
one
I
drug you.
think
That's the one drug you could say never went out of style.
yeah, really haven't. I mean, like people pop pills go out of style too, but the coke stays around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Classic,
true.
classic coke.
For real, like like weed right now. I don't really, you can't really call that a drug per se. But weed had its moment. Crack had its
Mhm.
moment. Fentanyl is having its moment, but that shit phasing out because that shit too unstable. Coke stays,
Yeah,
man. Coke is your friend. It's gonna stay with you. It's gonna stay. It's here to stay, bro. Like taxes.
too much time for that fentanyl. They
Mm-hmm.
gonna give you. So,
That shit
yeah,
kill
man.
motherfuckers, man. A little bit of that shit will kill motherfucker, man.
Some people, like I know people that actually died cocaine addicts and crack addicts. They died, they would die with being, you know, I'm like, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah. I seen
Cool,
that
like,
shit destroy some motherfuckers, man. Crack
Yeah.
destroyed motherfuckers, man.
families, all kinds of shit, man.
Because you can't really be a high functioning crackhead. It's not possible. It's not possible. You could be
I
a
know
high
some
functioning
people.
cokehead. You could be a high functioning cokehead.
Yeah.
But for you to be
Yeah.
a high functioning crackhead, you almost not a crackhead.
Mm,
Because the tried and true characteristic of the crackhead is they got to get the next hit. It's
yeah.
motherfuckers that got jobs that smoke crack. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's almost to the point where you not really a crackhead. Almost. What
I know a lot of functional crackheads. They get busy on the weekend with their whole paycheck. The rest of the days they working. You know, we got fiends like that and shit.
Damn.
mm, you can have a high functioning alcoholic, high functioning cokehead, but high functioning crackhead, bro, that shit is rare, bro. That's Moby Dick.
Yeah, and I always tell everybody, man, you know, you fucking with certain type of drugs, man, everything you touch is gonna turn into shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Going
Because your
drugs.
whole life become about the next hit, man. Your whole life, your whole day, your whole week.
Damn.
Even if it's just cocaine, that's the lifestyle that gets you. The drugs don't get you, the lifestyle will. Look at Oscar. He's up all night doing cocaine. Can't get his affairs in the morning for his product he got out here and shit. So, you
For
know,
real.
it fucks you up. Fucks you up.
Motherfucking weed was kind of like that for motherfuckers I knew when they was young. Like your whole day is about the next fucking split. Your whole that's the highlight of your day is smoking weed, and that's how I got your ass. Like, yeah, that's the highlight. That's what you looking forward to the whole day.
Around 2020,
Yeah.
I think that was like the most I would get high every day around 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it got to the point where my mom would come over to my house and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna cook you something." I'm like, "All right, cool." And she'll be like, "Hey, it's ready." And I'll be like, I would have to, bro. I would have to be like, "All right, give me a minute." I will go and hit two puffs off the J, and then I'll go eat. And it's like, what the fuck was I doing?
Oh,
Because it was like I had to
Yeah,
smoke too.
the shit. For some motherfuckers, I was. It never stuck to me because I did used to smoke a lot in college, and
Yo,
I did smoke a lot in my mid 20s and late. But it never stuck to me though. That's not what stuck to me. Alcohol stuck to me, and cigarettes stuck to me, but not weed.
alcohol. Okay, everybody has their little thing that just it grabs to and shit, man. Weed was my
For
thing,
me, it
boy.
was
Shit, I
alcohol. For
can't.
me,
But see, now I'm gonna
every
tell you something right now.
motherfucking weekend.
The shit I smoke now, the shit like so high grade, and at my age, I will challenge anybody from 30 on up to 50. This shit will put you down.
Mm.
This shit will put this two joints of this shit will put a rhino down. Two of this shit put me down.
god damn.
Like, it's like two tranquilizer dots.
Motherfucker smoke.
No
That's
two
what
of
I was gonna say. This motherfucker smoking tranquilizer darts, bro.
Shit.
put you down. When you my age, I heard them they saying like some recreational weed smokers my age, it can be dangerous for somebody like me. Especially if you got respiratory problems and shit.
Yeah, but you see Bob out here. Bob damn near 100 out here smoking weed, getting high,
Yeah.
making fights.
But not see
Yeah.
Bob, that's probably a part of his medical condition. Guaranteed that weed, some of that weed he smoked, it got something to do with his cataracts. Guaranteed.
It could, right? But the shit is that when
Yeah.
you think about what the weed do for you, you know that it mellow you out. It might
Yeah.
help to keep your appetite up too, because you're gonna get the munchies afterwards. It's gonna keep you eating. It's like, yeah, I could see why it would be good for an older person to smoke. Yeah, smoke some weed. Fucking relax, bro. Fucking relax. You know what I'm
Motherfucking Bob sees Mike Copinger and he's like, "Hey Todd, bring my blunt."
saying? Yeah, let's see. I got smoke. This motherfucker. Yeah, I got
Hey
smoke,
yo,
bro. This one.
yeah. Young Phil Collins giving his boy problems.
For real.
Phil Collins again.
Yo, no, that's the dude that gave Buatsi problems too. He gave couple of guys problems. Willie Hutchinson, he do look like Phil
All right.
Collins. He like a bigger Sonny Edwards, I would say.
Yeah, right.
That's what he remind me of.
Ezra Taylor. Where have I heard that fucking name?
Now that name get thrown around a lot. Ezra been around for a minute. Ezra Taylor.
Yeah.
That name get thrown around a lot.
Yo,
But Willie
speaking of,
Willie is a spoiler. Let me read the super chat. Shout out to Nigel. I got you right now, Nigel.
speaking of nothing. It's boxing, bro. Nothing is 100% good for the sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like right now, I think the majority of us that get on the panel, like we agree with the Muhammad Ali Revival Act. We really do until shit starts to go left. Like,
Go ahead.
like, like I personally, like I said before, I like the four sanctioning bodies. I really do. But what's gonna happen? Like PBC, they got their own belt. Well, but imagine, bro, imagine if they had their own belt and it was just those 200 fighters, which is what they should have done, but they didn't.
No, well,
Like,
that's what they want. No, that's what they wanted to do.
yeah,
That was what they wanted to do, but they couldn't do it. Look, if the fear is that this is going to lead to the formation of more UBOs, I'm telling you, no, it's not, because it's more trouble than it's worth. The only reason Zufa's here is because Turkey and all these people got enough money to do it. If somebody else tried to do that, it's more trouble than it's worth. It's very expensive. And don't you see what they're struggling with? They're struggling for relevancy. They're
Oh
struggling
yeah.
for acceptance. You trying to go through that? If you come out with an MVP belt or a PBC belt or a matchroom belt, they going to say about that what they saying about this. Like, what the fuck is this? We want to see people fight for the WBC, WBA. What the fuck is this?
Right.
I'm telling you.
We'd rather deal with the devil we know.
Yeah.
exactly.
That, because I understand why people are afraid that, yo, if you do this, does that mean that boxing is going to get more divided if more people try to form UBOs? And I'm telling you, nah, because the only reason Zufa was able to form a UBO, look at how much money is all tied into that. WWE money, seller Turkey money, motherfucking Paramount money, TKO money. It's like, yeah, like, it's a lot of money in there for them to do that. And even with all the money they got undefeated, look at the roster. Look at the roster. You see a lot of hitters in there. You see a lot of guys. I need to stay up late to watch this fucking guy.
Hey, chill out. They're about to get Brandon Lee, bro.
Hey, yo, they got Brandon Reed, bro. They got Brandon
Oh,
Reed. Watch out. You better watch the fuck out, undefeated, because they got Brandon Reed.
Okay, Andrew Tabiti, bro. Andrew Tabiti.
Watch the fuck out, bro. Ooh, right. Woof.
Let's get
Andrew
it.
Tabiti. You know what I mean? And that's with all the money they got. The idea that this is going to turn into a cesspool of UBOs, while I do understand where the fear comes from, the regular promoters know, nah, that's not going to work. We can't do a league thing. We can't do a league thing because sometimes the best fight for us to make is with a different guy on a different promotion. And we got to do it. They understand that. Bob understand that. Todd do both understand that. Eddie and them not going to make the same mistake that Dana is making. On one end there, I like the Revival Act. The league idea, I'm just not sure. Do I like the Revival Act and what it's about? Yes. One belt per division, motherfuckers. One. Okay? Y'all don't get to have 3, 4, 5 belts of the same belt. No, kill that shit, right? If that rule would have been in place in 2018, Javante never would have got the WBA title. He never would have got it because Alberto Machado already had it. If that rule would have been in place in 2019 when he moved up to 135, he never would have got to be a champion. Y'all literally made up a belt so that he wouldn't have to fight Loma. Like, Brody, if you want a WBA title, just go fight Loma for his. Nah, they literally made a belt. The more recent shit, they did it with Rolly and Ryan. Y'all going to welterweight. All right, we gonna make up this belt for y'all to fight for. Like, why don't y'all just fight Boots for his if y'all want a belt? He's the WBA champion. Just go fight him for his. I don't understand. You know what I mean? If that rule was in place. So I like the Revival Act. I like what it means. But the idea of a league, I'm not against it. I just don't know if it's gonna work. I'm not against it. Like, now, if y'all want to come carve out your own little lane and do your own little thing, let's see where it goes. Let's see if it's good. I'm not against you. But boxing just doesn't work like that. If you got a guy and you promoting him and he's exciting, no matter what the fuck you want to say, people are gonna want to see him fight that guy. That's the way it's always been. People didn't care about the no because he's with Top Rank, because he's with PBC. They wanted to see Crawford and Spence fight. I don't give a fuck. Wilder's with PBC, AJ's with Matt. Yeah. They need to fight. The fuck? That's what we here for. They need to fight. So the idea that you could create an enclosed environment and thrive is, it's gonna take some work, man. It really is. Like, it's gonna take some work. Motherfuckers is used to what they used to, bro. A lot of people not fucking with you just on the strength of not fucking with you. You know? A lot of motherfuckers don't know what's really in the Revival Act. And a lot of motherfuckers don't appreciate the extra boxing. That, if you getting on boxing, if you getting boxing on Sunday, what is the problem? That's extra. We get the good Saturday shit. Maybe we got a little good Friday shit after that, and a little bit of Sunday boxing. Dana has an uphill battle because there's a lot of people that's not fucking with him just to not fuck with him. Oh, you the new guy, man. Fuck him, yo. Fuck Smoofer. I don't like no Smoofer. I don't the fuck that. Yeah, that's where it's at. You got a lot of work to do, bro. Got a lot of work to do.
We need to pro box on Fridays. We be in business, man.
For real.
So what's the case for Oscar? Like, why doesn't he like Zulfa? Or why doesn't he like the Ali Act? And what can he tell Congress? Like what can
Okay,
he
I'll tell you. Let me start off by telling you why he doesn't like the Ali Act, and it's very simple. The Revival Act is very simple. It makes things more difficult for them to fuck people. I told you in the last live, the biggest opponents of the Revival Act within boxing, we're talking about people that work in the industry. The biggest opponents of the act are the people that want to exploit the fighters. That's why they're against it, because this gives them an alternative to where you can't fuck them anymore. So where normally a PBC can fuck Rayo and force him to fight Gary Antoine Russell, now Rayo has an alternative where normally the sanctioning bodies can monopolize 3% out of all these different fighters. Now those fighters can say, nah, fuck that. I'm not giving you that. I'm going over there. That's why they're against it. What Oscar can say, which I don't think is going to work, what he's going to try to say is the same shit you've been hearing. No, because the fighters and the Ali Act is to protect
What
the
about
fighters.
the fighters?
What about my fighter? And it's you can't make, if you've read the Revival Act, which is why I'm kind of confident it's going to get pushed through, not just the Trump shit. If you've read through it, there is not an argument against it. You can't make an argument against it. All you could say is, well, yeah, under a UBO, they might get exploited. So don't sign to a UBO. You still have a choice. Nobody removed the fighter's choice. If you don't like the UBO structure, don't sign to it. Nobody's making you sign to it. That's the only argument that you could make against the Revival Act, is focusing on the UBO structure and the potentiality for conflicts of interest. That is the only argument you could kind of make against it. But the solution to that is simple. Okay, don't sign to a UBO. Stick with the existing framework. That's it.
But I'm saying, Jules, if the Ali Act was kicked on and fucked over and kicked around, who decided to inject it and revive it and try to bring it back to life?
That was honestly, that was Dana White and other people who got their heads together. That's what that was. But you could see that, I have to admit this. You could see that when they put the act together, it was to take a shot at the sanctioning bodies. It was, because a lot of what's in the Revival Act is intended to make the job harder for not only the promoters, but also the sanctioning bodies. If you read through it, we read through it as boxing fans when we say that, oh, one belt per division, that the WBA, you only get to have one belt per division. We see that, we see a good thing, right? But whoever made it knew for the WBA, that's a bad thing. Whoever made it, whoever wrote it, whoever's idea it was, oh yeah, we don't want y'all having 3, 4, 5 belts out here. Whoever wrote that, you knew that this was to hurt them. You knew that this was to hurt the WBC also, because you know that they have at any given moment about 4 different versions of the same belt. So when you wrote this, it was to hurt them. When you wrote that, there's other things in the act about anti-doping, the national average for a purse per round for a fighter. This makes it more expensive for promoters to put on shows. So in its essence, while I see the good things in the Revival Act, make no mistake, it was written in such a way to hurt the promoters and the sanctioning bodies. And that's why they're against it. That's why they're against it. It's going to make your job harder. But, oh well. Oh well. Tough titty, bitch. I don't give a shit. Work.
Because I guess they knew of all the corruption that was going on in the sanctioning bodies is why they put it together, right? Wow.
They're worried about Zuffa having a monopoly on the sport, not realizing there's already a monopoly on the sport. The sanctioning bodies collect 3% from every single fighter in the industry, irrespective of the promoter. That is a monopoly. Shout out to Boxing Beats and Rhymes. I love that fucking channel. If what you're worried about is a monopoly, aren't you worried that the Zone just formed one? They just formed one. Top Rank, Golden Boy, Matchroom, Queensbury, Salida, Misfits. Most of the promotions right now are on one platform. That is a monopoly. If what you're worried about is a monopoly. Now, near as I could tell, you're not worried about monopolies. You're not worried about corruption. You're not worried about protecting fighters. You just don't like Dana. That's all it is. Like, bro, that's really all it is. You just don't like Dana. It's not none of this shit you saying, because the fighters themselves, they're happy. The ones that went to Zuffa, yeah, they're happy. Vito Milnicki said, yo, even though he didn't sign to them, Vito said, nah, they treating guys good over there. I'm not going to say nothing bad about them. I didn't sign to them, but they're treating guys good over there. So it's clearly not about helping fighters and protecting fighters. No, the fighters are happy. There's a lot of guys over there. Who knows if they would have had a fight in the next 6 months? Zuffa is what I thought it was. Yo, they're going to give guys an opportunity to stay busy, where before they had to wait by the phone. They didn't know if they were going to get a fight. And if they do get a fight, they don't really know what they're going to get paid. Maybe it's a little, maybe it's a lot. There was a lot of uncertainty. Zuffa gives those guys stability, those B, C, D tier fighters. That's good for them if what you care about is the fighters. But you don't care about the fighters. You don't care about corruption. All this shit, you don't care about none of that. You just don't like Dana. And for you, that's what it's all about. You just don't like Dana. Don't tell me that Zuffa's a bad. I don't see what they doing bad. What are they doing that's bad?
That's why Jean Tell kind of pisses me off when he try to take a shot like at Dana and all that shit. So you didn't do none. You didn't keep that same energy when Al Haymon was fucking over all these fighters.
Exactly.
You don't keep none. It's that's what irritates me. That this shit fake. You watch the WBA fuck over Alberto Machado, fuck over Rayo, fuck over Guillasol. Miss me with the bullshit about you, the fighters, the fighter. Like y'all watch these fighters get fucked over all the time. Y'all don't give a shit. But bring Dana in. Oh no, this is wrong. Fuck out of here, bro.
Y'all literally watch Ryan Garcia get a WBC title shot after losing the Rolly when there was already like a mandatory. Who's the mandatory right there?
The mandatory should have been Sissoko, but Sissoko got fucked over well over a year ago. Like that dude was number one. He was number one. Fought in an eliminator. Won. Number one ranked. Who they get a shot to? Manny Pacquiao. And then after that, who they get a shot to? Ryan Garcia. Now, Conor Benn, who has not fought as a welterweight in 3 going on 4 years, he's number one.
Hey, I heard a rumor. I heard that fight got canceled with Conor Benn.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Oh,
Regis confirmed that the rumor was that Regis pulled out. Regis confirmed it last night. That fight is not canceled. It's still going on.
That's Regis
Shout out to
retirement.
motherfucking George. Looks like Dubois chasing after Wortley ringside. What?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's there. I'm your daddy.
I'm your daddy now.
I got
A
Worley
Cody.
knocking him out low key.
I got Wortley knocking him out too, but because Daniel is a moron, you can't really count like that. Dude is retarded, bro. Good little left hook right there. Yeah, that's what Hutchinson is, man. He's a fucking spoiler, man. He's a spoiler. He's good enough to make you look bad.
Yeah, that's his job.
He just caught Ezra with a nice little left hook.
Remember George Foreman was on A3. He said, "That's why I never open my mouth to say pound for pound because we got fighters that'll make you look bad out there."
Yeah, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Ezra looked like that dude that who's that influencer? What's that dude name, man, that he be doing too fucking much? The one that he put his face in a coat, that he had like a thing about what he do in the morning. He do all this gay shit. He dip his face in the water. He do like 50 push-ups. He put a banana in his ass.
Oh, yeah,
like
the Ashley guy.
Yeah.
Bugsy
Hey, he don't look like him a little bit. Like that could be his little brother.
Oh, that
Ezra could be his little brother. Yeah, Hutchinson to me is a big Sonny Edwards. He's a big Sonny Edwards. Good boxing ability, not much power, but he can make you look bad. He can do that.
I've got to say, it's like I would have thought to be a little bit more. It is competitive. I thought to be a little bit more competitive. It's starting to show levels now, Hutchinson. Yeah.
Well, Hutchinson been in there with some people, man. He been in there with some people.
Yeah.
Do we now? Who has Moses? Does everybody on the panel have Moses knocking out Jermaine?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
No, I think it goes out. I think it might go out 12. I think, yeah.
Nigel,
Yeah.
Moses ain't been 12 yet, right?
No, he hasn't. No, not 12 yet. No. I'd be curious to see what his gas tank's like. If it goes past the 6th, I'd be curious to see how he looks.
That's Jermaine's only hope. That's Jermaine's only hope is to drag this out long enough that maybe because I don't think Moses has ever been. I don't even know if he's been 10 rounds before.
No, he hasn't.
Is it kind of mean to say that I'm not too high on Moses yet?
No, I mean it's early. No, it's not mean because he's only 13. He's only 13-0. So no, if you not sold yet, that's perfectly normal. Because look, the best guy you fought so far is Dillian White, and we know Dillian is shot by now. Like, yeah, that dude is shot, bro. Ooh, I ain't gonna front. That's a good backhand from Ezra. Good backhand. Took it though.
No, it's only because like I see motherfuckers hyping him up online saying, "Oh, Usyk ducking them." I'm like, bro, calm
you know that's
down.
the shit. That's the shit that make my ass itch. Like you can like the fucking kid, but relax,
like, it's
bro.
giving me Boots and Crawford energy. You know,
relax, bro. Dempsey McKean, Dillian White, calm the fuck down, bro. Calm the fuck down. You know.
The shadow.
We'll see what he could do to Jermaine. But I like, I just realized what Frank is doing with Jared Anderson, bro. I realized it yesterday. He gonna have him fight Solomon Dakers, right? And after that, he gonna have him fight David Adilier. And I go for that. I go for that.
Yeah.
I go for that. Like, trust me, Jamie. Trust me, bro. I'm the truth, bro. I like that shit, bro. Jamie got mad. Like, you fucking was lit, bro. Oh shit.
Man, I tell you something now, man. It's like Jared Anderson's gonna annihilate Solomon.
No, he's gonna beat the fuck out of Dakers. I think that. David's not that great. David is not that great. But do we hit hard? Yeah. If I had to guess, I think David Adilier cracks harder than Jared Anderson. Skill-wise, but power, I do think he got more power than Jared. That's gonna be a good little fight. And he's going Frank and George is building him up like that. Let's give him Solomon. Then if he win, let's give him David. And if he win that, let's do the Itauma fight.
Yeah,
Baby,
that's a
Yep.
good
fucking
sequence.
Anderson, like after 6 round, Anderson makes up his mind sometime. I don't want to be here, man. He does it a lot.
For real.
He's
Yeah.
only
He
23.
no, he
bro.
did that in the last fight.
Facts. Nah, don't you
He did
remember?
that. He
You
did
were a
that in
bitch
the
at
last
23
fight.
too. Apparently, everybody was.
Yep.
We just checked out.
The hope is gotta be that the hope has gotta. Ooh, he's styling on him.
Hutchins was styling on him. Clipped him at the end of the round at bell too.
Ooh, then he styling. He caught him with a left hook again.
Right.
He
He's
styled
styling
on
on
him.
him.
The hope has gotta be that, you know what? It's been a year since he fought that roofer, because he fought a roofer in his last fight. That was like in February of last year. That you got your head on straight, you know, you know, shit is cool. You go to the UK, you could get money in the UK, you know, change your scenery. Maybe you should relocate to the UK, get away. You know what I mean? Get away from everybody in America. It's a lot of sexy, it's a lot of sexy Caribbean bitches in the UK, right? Hey, go out there, you know what I'm saying? Get some pussy, get somebody pregnant, get out there. You know, so yeah.
His family moochers, man.
Everybody say that they bleeding them dry and stressing them out. Everybody say that.
Probably a good reason why to relocate. There you go. You could not
I'm
have that
saying,
stress.
get away from all that. Get away from what y'all think about that Ryan Garcia Teofimo Lopez?
That's happening.
According to Ryan.
I don't believe you then. But what's it called? But let's just say if it possibly is, if it possibly would be happening, it's a good fight. I don't know because Teo's coming straight up off of a loss.
Do you trust Teofimo, Ray?
I don't trust either of them. I think that's a good that's a definition of a 50-50 fight. Like 50% chance somebody's showing up that night.
I'm gonna say it. Ryan knocks him out.
I'm scared, Jose. I'm fucking scared, bro.
Because okay, if this was at 135, then I got Teal. But ever since you moved up, Teal, you got no power. You rely too much on your athleticism, so much. You have I just feel like with Ryan,
forward, Jose. He gotta come forward is the problem.
And he's ass at that. And Ryan's taller. He has, he's got longer length paws. But, I don't know. I got Ryan knocked him out low key. And I hate Ryan, by the way.
It's a good 50-50 fight, but I like it because that means that Haney still doesn't get the rematch, which I'd rather see that fight.
No, he's gonna get the rematch though. Like, it's not even, this is for the in-between time. Like, Ryan actually has some pretty good options. Devin is only one. You know that Ryan could fight the winner of Pacquiao Mayweather, right?
Oh my God.
Yo.
Why?
Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying though.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
You're not lying.
No, you are lying. I don't think what's it called? I don't believe Floyd will fight Ryan if he were to win that.
Yo, you think Floyd is back for Floyd is broke. You think he gonna fight?
If he's close to fighting a 60-year-old Mike Tyson, then he'll fight a Ryan or a fucking
Tell him. He's fighting Mike Zambides, my guy.
You would rather fight
Mike Zambides.
They gave it to Hitchens
in the summer. Yeah, Hitchens.
Who the fuck is Mike Zambides?
An old kickboxer from Greece. An old kickboxer. The point that I'm making to you is, it's not about competition, obviously, Ray. But tell me that if Netflix picked up that fight, that Floyd wouldn't do it, or that it wouldn't be big. That it wouldn't be big. Ryan Garcia versus Floyd Mayweather. It would be big, bro. Bigger than Devin Haney.
Title too, damn.
Bigger than the Haney fight. Way bigger.
Yeah, Netflix would definitely pick up Ryan Garcia versus Mayweather. They would definitely pick that shit up.
And if I don't know how y'all feel about Pacquiao right now, but I'm just saying, if by some crazy ass chance Manny were to win the rematch, they already tried to make Garcia versus Pacquiao. They would try again. They would try, and this time it would be too big not to do it. Be too big. So, like I said, got options.
This is ridiculous.
I remember
Right? Like
last
we're
year.
really having this conversation.
Yeah, I remember last year in the 3 Knockdown Bros, Steve Kim said that Pacquiao's team contacted Oscar to fight Ryan. So they clearly they need to fight because they're broke too. Like
They're fucking broke, bro.
Man,
Floyd Ryan probably because
No boxer. The appeal of Ryan Garcia is nobody that could fight, right? Is gonna look at him and be worried. He's trash. Like, bro, you trash. You think Manny gonna be nervous about you or Floyd? No, they even if they should be because they're old. The problem with you is you suck, and they could see that you suck. So it's a lot of people that would be willing to fight you, even these two old motherfuckers, because you suck. You just like a cut above Barrios. You ain't that far from him. You better than him. I picked him to beat Barrios. But you suck too, bro. Like you the new Barrios, because he going to 54. So you the new one.
Barrios is going to 54.
That's what they saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fresh food up there. That's an A.
Yo, Herb said Willie
Welcome
Hutchinson
to
looked
the
like
gate,
Phil
Barrios.
Collins. He said he looked like Phil Collins, bro.
Young
Yo, listen, man. But yeah, like that's a distinct possibility. The rematch with Haney would be let's call it 400,000 big undefeated. You think that? About 400,000 pay-per-views?
Low-key right now? No.
Wait, 400 for who? For who?
For Haney Garcia too.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't like either fighter, but I think I might do close to $1 million because of the whole drug cheat.
But no, you see what I'm saying? Then that fight is the rematch is big because of all the bullshit. Like I don't know if it's that big. Like I don't price it at close to $1 million. I price it at $500,000, half or close to half. Which for them would be good. For them, that's good.
Yeah,
I don't.
I say 350. I say 350.
I don't know. It feels kind of weird because it's like if it had happened, maybe. Well, when did that fight happen? Like last year, right now, or like before last?
No, you talking about the first one? The first one was 2 years ago, bro.
2 years.
Yeah, it's like if it happened last year, or maybe even like a couple months from then, I could see that. But it's like we 2 years out.
Y'all not old enough. Y'all not old enough. Like, wait. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. The moment that you do that fight, the moment that fight has the racial component, whether y'all want to acknowledge it or not, has the racial component.
Yep.
That's gonna help sell that fight. It's gonna be a lot of Chicanos that can't speak a lick of fucking Spanish. They gonna back Ryan. It's gonna be a lot of black dudes that want they lick back. They want Devin to get his get back, and they gonna back him. I'm telling you, at minimum, I'm thinking $500,000 or close to it. $500,000 or close to it.
Counterpoint. Black people don't really like Devin that much. I'm just gonna show not that there are some that do.
I'm one of them.
But the amount of that is not as high as you think it is.
No, not that, bro. Relax. It's between Devin and Ryan. It's not like I'm saying Devin gonna carry it all and his fans gonna carry it all. But between the two respective factions of fans, I believe you could get that pay-per-view to 450, 500. Yeah.
How many fans do you think Devin really has, though?
I'm gonna be honest, as a fellow Mexican American, they don't really fuck with Ryan like that either. At least not to the extent that you think.
No, wait, Jose. Jose, you're not gay. The homosexuals fuck with Ryan, bro. Come on. Dudes that watch was that fucking Wheeler? Dudes that watch Clavicular watch Ryan. Dudes that watch Neon watch Ryan. Motherfuckers that watch Chrissy and Rock Twitch streams watch Ryan. Yeah, they fuck with him.
The thing about Ryan is
if they really fucked with him, right? How many sales did that Barrios sell?
It's Barrios, my bro.
Okay. Better case in point, the fucking that card in Times Square. It was a stacked card. These so-called stars didn't do shit.
Good look, you making a good point. I ain't even gonna argue. Like that is a good point.
You know what? 800,000. I think it does 8.
Oh, no,
I don't think. No. It's not doing that. Like, all right, you wilding. 800,000.
But yeah, I kid you not. I never thought Tank versus Ryan would do a million. Now you got Ryan fans. I saw him beat Devin, and you got Devin fans saying he was on steroids. 800,000.
I
No,
think
I'll tell. No, 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 no,
that
no, no. Wait, wait. Before I pass it to Jose, let me say, I knew that Javante and Ryan was gonna be big. A million. Like that's what I said. This is not that. Because people don't feel about Devin what they feel about Javante. Javante
I
got
don't
these
remember you
motherfuckers
saying
come.
that.
No, no, I did say.
Hold on. Nah, this motherfucker's lying, bro. This motherfucker's
I'm
lying. I
lying.
remember too.
Put that shit in any
Yo,
video talking about that fight. I said I don't. To me,
I
it's not a big fight.
guarantee, I swear this motherfucker was talking about that shit doing like 600,000.
Damn.
No,
I
no,
guarantee you were talking like that, bro.
Shit.
no, no. I said to me, it's not a big fight. But because of Ryan's social media bullshit, yeah, it's probably gonna do 800,000 to a mil. To me, it's not a big. To me, it's still not a big fight. What Ryan? The point that I made, I remember verbatim. This guy's not built yet. Ryan is not built as a fighter. He ain't done anything, but he has a big social media following that might get them to 800,000 or a mil. Between that and Javante, yeah. Between them, yeah. But this with Devin does not. They don't feel that way about Devin. You know that they feel about Javante. Like they don't feel that way about that guy. So
Not a hood icon.
the thing about
400,000, 400,000, 500,000. Go ahead, Jose.
yeah, but I remember when Tank and Ryan fought, the vibe and it was completely different because boxing was in a little bit of a drive. It was a little bit of a drive because it was like around the era Spence and Crawford fight. I think was like a little bit before, and I was like, yeah, that's like fighters how it should be. This have to step up. Blah blah blah. Brian is drinking shit. Da, 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 da. But I think that they just got lightning in a bottle at that time just because I remember there was not a lot going on in that year. And they like cracked the egg when it comes to like, oh yeah, let's make these two fools like make a fight or whatever because nobody was fighting each other. Canelo was in his super middleweight thing, Errol Spence and Crawford wasn't fighting, and everybody else was just calling each other for behind the fence. So like I think that was like a little bit of a burst. But no, man, I don't really think like Ryan or Devin are like that big of stars. But if you make a like a good undercard, you're talking about. But numbers can be inflated, especially these times, especially with Ryan and the social media bullshit. But pay-per-views and I don't know, they might hit that. We might be, with this inflation of like UK buys or whatever. But I don't, I just don't see it. You know, especially with these latest performers that they have, they don't have the biggest fans or attention.
Did we ever get an estimate on how much the first Haney and Ryan fight
Nope.
went? Nope.
Oh wait, no. I think we might have. We might have. We
No, I
might have.
think we did. I think was
Wasn't it
like
like 300 or something?
yeah, something like that. I remember going to that. I went to that fight in Brooklyn.
Oh. I just remember Oscar saying that it didn't sell that much. I just didn't know if there was like a number or
I,
an estimate.
I
As
don't
a
know
pay
if
per
it
view,
was
it didn't
like it
sell
didn't
that
sell.
much, but it was sold out though.
Yeah, it was more just like I think for what they paid them, it was probably like like lower than they wanted it to be.
Now, what they paid them, it was a lot because it was a big event. The undercut was crazy.
Yeah, I think they should. Yeah, honestly, I just like at least from the way I look at it, some of these guys they really should have never got that type of money. I think Devin Haney getting like what was it, 3 million per fight when he was like early with the zone early in his career, that shit was a mistake because it's like after that motherfucker's obviously gonna want more. Like they should have just said at best
I
we're
f-
giving you maybe a mil.
no, you're right, and also let's see how like and I think Sofa is doing something similar, like what the Sun did back in the days, like with Devin Haney, like offering like crazy amount of money to guys that don't even champions. Because I think Devin Haney wasn't really a champion around the time, and
No, he was not. Yeah, he was still a prospect, I think.
exactly that's what I mean. Because they were trying to break into like the American market that way, which ended up being a mistake.
I
Was
I mean, they've stabilized now, but it's like for the whole thing for Zoof, I think like I
the
I
thing
think it's
about
kind of bad because their whole
the thing about
advertising is supposed to be a change to boxing, not the same thing.
the thing about that thing is, the Suf, not Sufa, sorry, the zone and Matchroom when they were coming to America, they kind of did their thing, I'm not gonna say they didn't, but the amount of money they were floating around, to Mikey Garcia for Jesse Rodriguez, I think he got paid like 7 mil. Uh,
Yeah,
God
they paid
damn.
Devin Haney like crazy, Jojo Diaz
yeah,
like crazy, you know, events that were not really like giving money because they were trying to infiltrate just to America. But
yeah,
that ended up doing the opposite way because that led the big Frank Warren to take more of the UK, more of the UK, and that built the monster that he is today. Because I
But
remember
you know,
Frank
I will
Warren was
say
struggling for a bit. What
he
happened?
he was, and yeah, like the focus on America did help. But you know, I will say I don't mind necessarily. Well, I do mind it. I do mind overpaying guys, right? But the thing is, if you're paying kind of guys like nearing the end, I almost don't care as much. Like, use Mikey Garcia, for example, right? There was only so many fights he was going to have after that. Like, the dude was fighting at welterweight.
yeah,
There's not a lot of paths like, yo, so look, we're going to pay you a lot of money so you can show up and be a popular
yeah,
guy that everyone knows.
yeah. That was a
And
business
then you're going to
decision.
retire
Yeah,
because you can't do shit anymore.
No,
yeah.
but they
That
did
was,
the same thing. Remember how like Sufa just picking up no name guys, at least for a little, at least, not crazy name guys, but they have name guys, That's the same thing that the zone did. They were just picking up name guys, They
I
didn't
can't say
have
the zone picked up no name guys. That's not necessarily true, but
no name known names, no names.
oh,
Known,
known.
no.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like, because they even Mashville nowadays, they don't have a lot of like homegrown talent, you know what I mean? They was picking talent from someone else. Now they're a little more just because Frank Warren took like because Frank Warren, man, he's a threat for anyone, man. He had the heavyweight
yeah,
market, he had the UK market, he had all that shit on a leech, man.
Actually, would you even say that though? Because
Hell
like we
yeah.
say Devin Haney, like, would you say Devin Haney is anybody but a matchroom prospect? What's it called?
He was a
Prospect
matchroom
basically.
experiment. He was a matchroom experiment.
Yeah, like he's an
But he
expensive
wasn't
one.
with matchroom initially. He was with Golden Boy initially.
yeah,
I thought he was just like a free agent for, well, kind of as free agent for this entire
He's
time.
more like a gave what they call it in the fitness world a gay for pay.
yeah,
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
You know,
yeah. Because when he fought
he's
Linares, I
not
thought he
really
was on
like
Matchroom
sponsor.
then, didn't he?
He's more like a vendor. He don't like to be more than two fights with someone because they don't want the crazy mismatch. You know what I mean? Because they only aim for like the fights that they want to fight.
Hmm.
Like because they were. I mean, I kind of see what they were trying to do with Devin. They were trying to get the tank fight. You know,
Yeah, that was
as
not gonna happen though.
yeah, a lot of people that were they were signing a lot of lightweights just because of that. The whole tank Devin.
I don't think anybody realized at the time. I know, you talking about when Matchroom picked up Devin, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
something
would
like
say
this.
I don't think people realized at the time,
How
even I
gay.
don't think I realized how big a pussy. Because you could say, look, he don't want to fight
Mm.
Loma because Loma's this and that and Loma whatever, Loma. But the fact that you didn't fight Shakur, Tio, Devin, you didn't even fight George. After George beat Tio Fimo, people tend to forget that DeBella, who was promoting him at the time, he wanted him to fight Tank. He
Yeah,
wanted him to fight Tank. And even he didn't. Tank didn't even fight him.
Okay, let's just talk about when Eddie offered Tank like 7 mil to,
eight
I
mil.
think it was to fight what
Tevin Farmer.
Tevin
what?
Farmer.
Tevin
Yeah,
Farmer.
Tevin Farmer. Yeah, a winnable fight. But thinking back, I don't really think it was that winnable.
If you want my
Yeah, I
honest
think a lot of
opinion,
people just
I the other side of that coin is that Tevin did lose to Jojo Diaz, so you need to calm the fuck down, Jose. He did lose to Jojo
No, no, no,
Diaz.
no, no,
Pero
no.
es que Tank
No,
no
I
es
think it
más.
wasn't
Yeah,
that.
but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. This is gonna sound controversial, but Tank, his level is not really that. Is not really that higher than Jojo Diaz. I don't really
Damn,
think so.
shit.
Mm-mm.
Yo, the biggest
That's a hard
argument, the
statement, but
only
it's a very true
La
one.
gente se puede quillar,
no,
man,
no,
pero who
espera
has
un
Tank
momento.
knocked out without
Lo,
dehydration clause? Who?
lo que yo iba a decir es, la única vaina de Jojo tira mucho. He throws a lot of punches. You see what I mean? Tank doesn't throw a lot of punches. That's where I see like maybe Jojo was able to get Tevin because of the volume. There's just so much coming at you all the time. You know, you can't be on the defensive all the time. Well, Javante wasn't going to do that because Javante doesn't fight like that. He's not really a big combination puncher. It's really just one or two hard ones when he's within striking distance. So could Tevin have beat him? Possibly.
I think
I don't
Devin
think
would
anybody.
humiliate Tank, man.
I don't think anybody in 2018 or 2019 fathomed how honestly how big a bitch he is. Like, yo, the dude is a bitch, bro. Be straight up,
He
like you
is.
a bitch, fam. Like you don't. He is a bit like, fam. You
No, he
didn't
is.
fight nobody, none of the guys that came through, and it was a lot of them when you consider Burchell, Farmer, Loma, George, Tio,
Machado.
Devin. Even Machado, like, bro, Puerto Rican kid with a fucking glass midsection. Because, you know, I think his midsection was really weak, right? The Puerto Rican kid, Machado. I think his body, he was really weak to the body. It's like, yo, there was mad people that you could have fought. Every division you were in was a stacked division. And you didn't fight no one. No one. Nobody.
And the
Let's
thing
not
was,
forget that
too,
he took Loma for 3 divisions, though. Let's
real.
not forget that shit.
For real.
2 divisions, not 3.
Yeah, 2. You could say 2 because Tank wasn't. I think Tank was at 2.6 briefly, but he was a greenhorn when he was at 2.6. He was like just starting out.
But yeah, the stuff in 2017, I never got that whole thing. It's
Yo
like,
te lo digo porque he dug Loma twice at 130. When he
what's
Oh,
was
the
yeah,
second
man.
time?
mandatory, when he wasn't mandatory to the IBF, let's not forget that.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
first belt was the IBF.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that shit.
But the Loma shit is all anybody focuses on. When I'm saying I could have lived without you fighting Loma if you would have fought some of these other fucking people. The fact you fought none of them, yeah, you suck, bro. You pussy.
I
fight
said
with
Loma
nobody.
because Loma was like the only guy you can claim he was like this, you same height and everything, same weight.
Oh,
'cause
so
they
he
have like
can't
similar
like
frames.
complain, right? Is that what you mean? Because like the way that some Tank fans are like, oh, but this guy was like huge and massive and whatever. It's like, yo, Loma's your same size. He was older at the time.
Yes.
You could have fought him at any time. He's not picky with money. And
That's
he just
another thing
never
that-
did anything.
That's another thing and that's why he's such an irritating character to me in this boxing story. You know, Loma wouldn't have given you a hard time on the money. You know he wouldn't have. He shorted himself on the money for the Lopez fight. He shorted himself. Like, yo, here, take that. Shut the fuck up.
And for the Haney fight, let's not forget that.
That's
who do you think would have won that fight though if it would have happened?
Loma.
Loma.
Oh,
Yeah.
Loma.
Okay.
Loma would have
Loma.
knocked him out, dog.
I thought it was
Yeah,
a minority on
I
that
think-
one.
And
my opinion, you know, and it's not because I don't like him, it's because of what I've seen. You came very close. There's quit in you. We've seen it in the sparring footage. If you guys have seen it, there's quit in you. I've seen you literally be in hard in an amateur fight. I saw an amateur fight with him. And yo, you literally turned around and walked away because the dude, I forgot who was the dude that was piecing him up.
I think it was Julian something, but yeah, he's at like, it's a guy at 140 right now, I'm pretty sure. I want to say Julian Rodriguez, but
Oh wow.
Hammer Hands, that kid?
I think so. It's like a Latino dude that like looks white. Like it's like, I'm pretty sure it's Julian Rodriguez.
Julian Rodriguez
Man.
is he's at 47 right now. He's at Zuffa. You know, for those who remember, he was on Top Rank for a bit.
Oh, never mind. Different guy then.
But I seen an amateur fight. He's young. Yo, fam, you turn around, you walk away. That's a quit to me. Like, yeah, I don't want to be here. He did the same thing in the Devin Haney sparring session. When Devin was coming at him, he turned around, tried to walk to the corner. Then you look at the Lamont Roach fight, which is the biggest. Yo, you took a knee, my guy. I really think if you would have fought Loma 30, 35, he would have made you quit. He would have
Listen,
made
the
you
reason
quit.
why this guy went to the corner, to get his supposedly, de que limpiarse los ojos, tenía grasa, ay Dios. No era eso, man. He knew he was about to get knocked out. He knew.
Posiblemente, he was getting hit hard. Do you remember he got rocked? He got caught with a counter. I think it was a straight right or something. And he was like that.
Yeah.
Like
The thing about getting knocked out, guys, it's not always like you getting hurt like that. Most of the times because you're out of air, and everybody knows this guy is breathed like a fucking pig, and you can tell he was out of air in that particular moment. He was like, even in the post interview, he was fucking running out of air, like, Maradona.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
I think
that's his thing, man.
Loma
He run
would have
out of air
made
like
him
crazy.
quit. I think Loma would have made him quit. Lopez, that fight has always been a 50-50 fight to me because I'm not really high on Lopez's boxing. I never was. I don't see a
I'm
lot
not,
on
but
him.
That's
after
con
watching him
Lopez,
fight
eh?
I
Lamont
would have
Roach,
put you on that fight.
I'm not
Lopez,
I'm not
if
high on Tank at all.
Wait,
Like,
go ahead, Ray.
At
Go ahead, Ray.
at one point I thought, honestly, at one point I gave Tank the win for that, but then I saw that Lamont Roach fight, and I know T.O.'s not the same fighter as Lamont Roach and everything, but you got to get past guys like that if you're supposed to be. If I'm giving you wins over T.O., you got to just be able to get past guys like Lamont Roach easily.
Ray, let me ask you: do you think that T.O. would have did better against Lamont than Javante did? Stylistically, it's the same fight.
Yes, Lamont Roach doesn't really. Lamont doesn't go a lot of places, to be honest. Like he's a good defensive fighter, but he's not really like a heavy like mover or anything like that. So it's not like T.O.'s gonna struggle to find him or anything. And T.O.'s still big, and this would be a guy that's coming up from. That's another thing too. This is a guy coming up in weight. Oh yeah, I don't.
Ray, if they would have fought at 30, Ray, if they fought at 35 in 2020 or 2021, Javante and Lopez, you got Lopez.
I would say 2020, yes. 2021, not so sure because he had all those fucking issues with his body.
Okay. I'll take it. Devin and Lopez. I mean, I know what y'all going to say, but I just got to read the room. Devin and Lopez. Who wins?
What? In 2020. When they're at lightweight. Probably Devin, I would assume. Now, the Shakur fight kind of paints a pretty bleak picture for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have. That's still a coin toss to me because Devin is not Shakur. Devin doesn't have as a. I mean, he has a good jab, but it's coming from the orthodox stance, which is easier to counter for this guy. And the thing about Devin also gasses out like at the middle rounds, so it's not like he's like perfectly in tune.
I think Devin redeemed himself with the Norman fight. For me, I've always felt that Devin would beat Lopez. I always thought that he beat him. I don't know how easy it would be, but he beat him. I always thought that. Who is somebody that Javante hasn't fought that you think he would beat?
Ken Bosels.
Machado.
Yeah, he'd have beat Machado. I agree with that.
That's the one I'm like Machado, and I'll say, you know what? I'll say
he'd have beat Machado. He would have.
You know what? I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna say he would have probably beat Burchelt.
I was just about to say that
too, maybe.
I think
depends. It's a big to me. It's hard to not agree. Style wise, Javante got the style for Burchelt. He got the style. But I do think I think it matters though? When he would. That's what I'm saying. If you talking about the one that fought Takeshi Miura and Vargas, I
don't know. It's because I look at it's like those guys aren't gonna hit that hard. Like they're not gonna hit as hard as Davis is gonna hit him for one. And then two, I'm like, yo, Burchelt, like he wasn't overrated, but it's like I feel like he never really faced that real power puncher until he fought Valdez, and then we just saw like, damn, bro, you cannot handle that. You really
that's a good and Valdez was a dude that moved up as the other indictment. Valdez wasn't at 30 the whole time. He moved up from 2-6.
Te voy a decir algo, Tank Davis' power is overrated because he haven't knocked out anyone. He haven't put a rehydration clause. Gamboa got knocked out because of del zapato que se le jodió.
Eso,
But
eso
he's
es lo que es
not.
también. He went
Él
12.
no, él no da
Gamboa,
tan duro así, man.
that's te lo voy a decir. Gamboa shouldn't be seeing the 12th round. If you're a power puncher, yeah, there's no reason he should be in the 12th round with you if you really hit that hard. There's no reason for that shit. And it makes it worse that he had a torn Achilles tendon and a wardrobe malfunction. So he should have been really easy for you to get to. He saw the 12th. You didn't stop him until the 12th.
And you were losing round también. Let's not forget that shit. By the time of the stoppage, that shit was like a draw.
Yeah. But you know they weren't going
to
to give him
Barrios,
that.
he was
Yeah, but
losing
you know
that
they
fight
weren't
as
going
well.
to. You know that they weren't going to give him that. You know that by like they weren't going to give him that. You see what they did to Roach? Like you see how far they willing to go.
Oh hell no! You know damn well they're not going to give that shit.
Can you imagine Tank still 130 fighting fucking Navarrete?
Oh my god,
that would have been a good fight.
Oh my god. No, it wouldn't. Navarrete would bounce that motherfucker off the canvas. That shit would be one of the most one-sided fights in history.
For real.
You really think Navarrete would? You think Navarrete would beat him?
Yeah,
that would be bad.
Dude, Tank can do nothing if he don't put a rehydration clause on you.
He's the perfect fight for Navarrete. He doesn't punch a lot. He's tiny. Those counters are not reaching Navarrete too. That lean back is gonna look crazy.
Them leaping uppercuts.
He's
Shout out to Virtuoso. Tank versus the version of Prograis who fought Josh Taylor. That's a good fight. He's talking about right? He's talking about 2019 Regis Prograis in the World Boxing Super Series. That's who he's talking about.
Oh no, that's peak.
Regis Prograis with a chin, huh? That's a dangerous day, bro.
Right.
Yeah, no, I would take Regis. Honestly, I don't think he beats a lot of guys at 40 though. I feel like that's almost unfair. Like he's just literally too small for that weight class.
A mí no me importa, él está ahí.
What are you beating Linares? Linares is chinny, bro.
Yes. I like
chinny, yeah, but the thing is, but Tank, I think again, guys, Tank is not that elusive. If he caught Loma, he can cut him too.
He can definitely catch Loma. He can definitely catch Tank. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but Loma.
Yeah. I think Linares would drop him. Would he drop Tank? Yeah. At minimum, I do think he would drop Tank. The Linares money punch. Everybody know what it is, and he's gonna land that. He's gonna land that punch at some point in the fight. He's gonna land that punch. That's how I go with him. Does he knock out Javante? Well, that's something. That's
he
something
gets
else.
Dropped so easily though. That's my issue. It's like that DeMarco fight is shocking.
Que te va a asustar.
Shout out to motherfucking. Shout out to El Cagón. I could see JoJo and Farmer beating Tank at 130, 135. JoJo's a hard sell for me to beat Tank at 130. That's a hard sell for me.
At 130, I can see it.
At 130?
At 130, I can see it.
He was a good boxer at 130, but
I don't know.
Like JoJo before the sexual allegations, yeah. I pick him.
That's peak JoJo.
Yeah. But didn't JoJo beat Tevin? Didn't JoJo beat Tevin Farmer at 130?
Like,
wait. All right. In fairness, the thing is, JoJo was able to beat Tevin. Tevin don't got power like that. I'm not even saying Javante's power is all that, but he hits harder than Tevin Farmer. So yeah, you could stand in front of Tevin and throw 4 or 5 punch combination. Should you do that with Javante?
Sure, why not?
Oh, fuck me then, right? Fuck.
It's because what's it called? Like when I really look at it, how many guys have even really like? Joe's been stopped like what once in his entire? What the fuck was that? Joe's been stopped once in his entire life, as far as I know.
I see what you're saying. He's got too much of a chin, which that is fair. JoJo has a chin. He does have a chin.
También JoJo, he's dangerous through the body. That's why he survives so much with these bigger guys. He's dangerous to the body. Like nobody wants to like lean their heads or their body against JoJo. You know, even Rocha, he had the chance to stop him.
Yeah, Rocha. That's a good advertisement for how durable JoJo is. That this dude just fought fucking Rocha at 54. Just what the fuck?
Y tú me vas a decir a mí que
Roach
little
eating
ass
all
Tank
that,
is
though.
gonna knock him out. Get the fuck out of here.
But he
I think
has
Roach might
been
need to
knocked out
retire.
before.
Solid.
But he has been
Sí,
knocked
pero
out
que cuando estaba
before.
en vicio, estaba en
By
droga.
Duarte,
130
wasn't
him,
it?
he
Like,
wasn't on drugs or the sexual allegations.
Who got knocked out before?
Say it again,
Listen,
Herb.
Jojo
Blondie
never been really
Jojo,
knocked
Blondie
out.
Jojo beats Tank, man. Blondie Jojo beats Tank.
Jojo was shot technically against the ropes. He was never really knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't cold slept. It was a referee stoppage. He wasn't cold slept.
Yeah.
Yo, that
It
dude
was
got
a
a
UK
chin.
stoppage.
When you think about that, yo, that motherfucker got a chin, bro. What the fuck is his problem?
hey man,
You know the
when you're not
same shit
making
that they
weight,
make-
bro, you just good.
You know what? Whatever they made Captain America's shell out of, that's what they got in JoJo's chin.
Yeah, they took all the dildos in Wakanda and melted them down, and like that's where his chin is made out of, bro.
Dude, this featherweight, because he was a featherweight, this feather surviving against a welterweight, and Tank is gonna knock him out. Get the fuck
That's
out
you
of
know
here.
what? That actually is a good point, though. That actually
That's
is a good point.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you.
And
Hey, yo,
at least
Frank-
in my eyes, besides the Isaac Cruz fight, which I do think he won, but I think it was still close. I scored it 7-5 to Tank. He's never really shown an ability to be good against guys he can't stop.
Yeah.
No,
I
I mean,
mean,
Tank won the fight. I gave him that fight, yeah.
No, he won the fight. I at minimum, you give him 7-5. At minimum, like he won the Cruz fight. I just think it's an indictment that's the kind of guy that's a part of why I don't think he's actually that good, though. The Cruz fight is another like glaring indictment. This is a guy you don't gotta chase Isaac. You don't gotta find him, bro. He'll come to you. Just plant one on him and get him the fuck out of here. He got more hurt by Angel Fierro than you, and you supposed to be the Tank. I seen Angel buckle that motherfucker 2 times when they fought, but you didn't. You hurt your hand on his face. So
Ryo picking them up too with an uppercut.
yeah,
Y te voy a
Ryo
decir una
fucking
vaina,
boxed him
man.
up.
Ryo
Pitbull was
made
a late
body-
replacement, remember? So if
Sí.
Pitbull would have been more ready, I think Pitbull would have beat you.
Posiblemente, pero it works both ways también. Porque he was getting ready for Rolly, who's a bigger guy. He fights different than Pitbull. So you could, just to be fair, you would say, yeah, if Pitbull had a full camp, he probably would have did better. But if Gervonta would have had a full camp, he probably would have did better.
He
Late
had a full
replacement.
camp.
I don't know about that though.
No.
Tank had a
If he were getting ready, he wasn't getting ready for Pitbull. He was getting ready for Rolly.
See,
I see
but
what you
you already
mean,
a
but-
fighter who had a full camp, bro. Like, don't give excuses for that shit. Hey, Pacquiao. Fuck outta here. Man,
Who
that's
is
what
the
I
best
mean, Lalo.
opponent on Tank's resume?
Oh, we
The
already
best-
said Pedraza. It has never changed.
Ped-
It's been the same.
Yeah, it's
thing
Pedraza.
since day
It's
one.
still Pedraza. That's the only guy that when he fought him, it was a good win. Because when you fought Rolly didn't do anything. Mario didn't do anything. They do the after the fact shit with him. Rolly became a champion after that. Well, what the fuck was he when he fought him? The fuck was he?
Also, we're using champion too.
Oh,
so
he
you
put a
gotta
rehydration
asterisk
clause on
those
Rolly too.
championships.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, that too.
También. He put it on
is
Rolly,
also
put it on
insane.
Mario, he put it on Ryan. The only guys that he didn't put the clause on were the little guys that moved up, like Hector, Lamont. I don't think he put the clause on them.
He didn't put one on Frank, but I'm pretty sure Frank was drained
Claro
to the
que sí,
bone
he
for some
did.
reason.
He did.
They did that. I heard that.
did.
I didn't hear that there was one put there. That's the
Nah,
only
he
reason
did.
why. But
He couldn't
I
pass.
do look.
He
that
couldn't
really bad.
rehydrate more than like 10 pounds, the same as
Yeah,
Ryan.
that's
He put
why,
IBF clauses into this fucking WBA garbage belt shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking
What a
nuts, bro.
puss.
So I'm saying I can't stand. Like I really can't stand that dude. Like yo, dog. I really wanted him to have the Jake Paul fight so he could retire after that. Then we wouldn't have to deal with this shit.
Did you see what Eddie said back post on his Instagram?
Please, I don't need to
Yeah.
know. So, and everything.
Estábamos bien.
Everything. I feel like that shit might ruin my
But he
day,
could,
bro.
but he could still end up doing time, Jose. He could still end up doing time
Really?
because
Because he still has
Yes,
the felony charge for the kidnapping.
the thing is, the prosecution are the ones who removed the false imprisonment charge, and it's only because they thought it was redundant, which it kind of is. That if you have kidnapping on there, you don't need to also have false
Well,
imprisonments.
Wait,
That's the same thing.
Pause that for a second. You're telling me they only
Oh.
dropped one charge, and that's what motherfuckers is doing backflips for?
Yeah, he's still dog. He still has he still has. I don't know how they didn't read it. That I don't know why y'all celebrating. It's kind of
I
obvious
should
why
have
they
fucking known, because these were the same people that said, "Yo, the charges got dropped," and I was like, "Wait, nah, that's just the charges for the hit and run he had a couple years ago."
Yeah, like he might still do time because, and if you think about the charges, well, yeah, they're very similar. Kidnapping and false imprisonment. It's kind of the same thing. So he still has 2 felony counts on there: battery and kidnapping. He still might do time. They just got rid of false imprisonment because it is redundant. Like that's kind of like
The
kidnapping.
thing he
Basically.
might do, because of these charges, he might do like a couple of months, maybe a year in prison, and then like halfway house with his ass. That's like the way they're gonna do it.
No, te lo voy a decir, más de un año, más de un año.
Okay.
If it was just the charges, pero he's on probation.
Oh,
He's
¿verdad?
on probation. You
For the
still
same
doing
shit.
shit. No, por otra vaina. For the car shit. I'm like, nah, I don't think he does a heap of time. No, but I think 2 to 3. At least, yeah, I think 2 to 3. The felonies, the probation, they're 2 to 3.
Usually
Bro.
when you're out, usually Jews, when you're out and you're fighting your case from the outside, you got better chances to fight. You don't really get that much time. It gets broken down. You go to court over time, go to court for like a year. The charge breaks down, it breaks itself down, it breaks itself down. And you usually get a lighter charge when you fight from the outside. That's why a lot of people always want to make bail to fight from the outside.
Yeah,
I
that
think
and
he's
like
I think he's gonna get 2-3 years, bro. That's what I see. 2-3
that and
years.
like exactly what's going on is why you fight a case from the outside, because just as a matter of time, some charges will drop automatically.
Battery's gonna
Yeah.
drop.
No, pero
They're
tú
gonna break
sabes,
it down.
le
Break
quitaron
itself
uno,
down
tú
like
sabes.
be a
See,
first degree break.
listen, bro. If there's a video of you whooping a bitch ass at her job, I think it's gonna be hard to get that one to drop off.
Pero
I'm
lo
just
que
saying,
pasa es,
it ain't
Jules,
battery that. I'm just saying, it ain't battery that dropped off. It was
yeah,
the.
lo que
It was
pasa con ese caso es que
They see it
she's
in
the
a
one
goon.
basically can handle it, because she could have a change of heart at the end.
No. This is not her. Her case is a civil case. This is the process. This is the state of Florida going after him. This is Florida going after him. Her case was a civil case. She was looking for money. Then, because of the CCTV, they decided to make it a criminal case. They're the ones going after. That's Florida going after him.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, he's gonna do something. It got. Why you think they? Do you think they would have formed a task force that searched for him for 2 weeks for a fucking civil case? No, it's a criminal case now. I think he's doing 2 to 3,
Yeah,
which
it's
is not a
come out
lot.
Where was this in Florida?
It's come out that it's come out that they both slept together that same night after the incident. So that
What
means
the
that
fuck?
was why
Yeah.
No way.
That's what I'm saying, Jules. Like,
That's why I keep
Somehow,
telling
somebody-
Ray, man. I keep telling Ray, punch these bitches in the stomach, bro. Just punch them in the stomach.
Yeah. Somehow,
Yo, you gotta
somebody, he
beat
was
these
able to
bitches
come
up,
up.
man.
it's lo que te digo, man. Like, even if the state takes the charges, man, it's kind of redundant as well, because it's like, okay, but the defendant or the plaintiff is not, it's not really like charging him with nothing. Tú sabes cómo estas mujeres
Yeah, it's like a
tóxicas son,
but domestic dispute. She mad at him. She pressed charges. Next minute they fucking. You know how that.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
how
that toxic shit,
Wait, Jules, I have a
listen,
question.
Yo, wait, let me say that, yo, look, man, I ain't for the beating bitches up. I'm not for that. I don't think nobody should do that. But yo, they like that shit. Like, yo, look, you make it out what you will, dog.
Hey, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say the ones that Tank has are for some reason not pressing charges.
Listen, bro.
And if it's not just insane cash incentives, it's insane other things.
It's the Kong and Naomi Watts shit. You know that she's scared that at any minute Kong gonna smash her, right? But the whole time she on Skull Island, her pussy is wet, bro. Like she's going like, damn, Kong got a big ass dick. Might kill my ass. Bitch is hot.
Yeah,
If you not a
this is
threat
their
to the
friend.
bitch,
Jesus.
yo,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
make
their
the
friend.
rules, bro. I don't make the rules. I didn't decide this shit.
What the fuck is going
No, all,
I don't
all,
make the rule with
all
ratchet
on, bro?
bitches.
Thank God my girl not here listening to this shit.
Yo, listen,
a lot of
yo, it's the shit ain't happening because of something I said, bro. It's not Herb's fault. It's not his fault. It is. It just is, bro. Like, yo, that's how it is, bro.
I do have a question though.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a fighter that literally threw their career like this? Because I'm trying to
the
think.
I have seen a fighter throw away his career, not from spiraling out of control, but he just said fuck it. Now it's Frankie Gomez. He just said fuck it one day, and then that was it. Retired undefeated.
Verdejo.
Yeah, that's
no.
Well, no, I don't know about that.
No.
A lot of
He's getting
horrible
his
shit was happening before
yeah,
that
like
stuff happened.
before he killed that broad, he's getting his ass beat. Like,
Oh,
No,
well,
it
it
wasn't
was
even that,
the
bro.
motorcycle.
Remember?
The motorcycle.
Yeah, the motorcycle. They said he slipped, fell in the shower, hit his head, couldn't fight for a minute after that too. And I was like, damn, like, and then you lost after that, like, and then you lost again.
And then he killed,
and then he killed
the
some-
bitch. So,
Yo, I can't even say that. That was a
Wait,
series
who
of
was this?
unfortunate and terrible events.
you don't remember El Diamante, Felix Verdejo? He was supposed to be like the next big Puerto Rican prospect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Sayas before Sayas.
Wait. Was that the fuck? Was that lightweight? Was that him?
Yeah, lightweight. He
yeah.
was at lightweight.
Oh, he fought Nakatani knocked him out. I think, too.
Masayoshi Nakatani.
Oh, he
Yeah,
didn't knock him out. He got knocked out. He got
Oh.
battered.
Yeah.
I heard that the girl he killed, like her father, was like a big time
Yup.
dude over there in the PR.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Yeah.
that. It's not that. His wife, Verdejo, was having an affair with the girl that he killed. His main bitch, her dad is a big time drug dealer over there. You see what I mean? And the bitch that he killed, he knew her from childhood. You know, they knew each other really well, which is what makes it even more gruesome that you did that to her, and that was your childhood friend. And apparently, you know, he got the bitch pregnant. And she was threatening. I think she was threatening to something, and they murked her jointly. They murked because I heard that his main bitch was also in on it and murking this bitch.
Damn.
That's crazy. Like, that's wild. Like, yo.
Could you also put Edwin Valario in there?
Yeah, you could. Of course, you could put Edwin Valero.
You put a lot of people here. There's a lot of people
Put a
that
lot
ruined
of
their careers.
on that rep
Like
by
that.
that reckoning. Yeah.
What about Paul Spadafora?
What happened to Paul
I mean, yeah.
Spadafora? What was his story?
Drugs and
He shot
drinking.
his girl.
That's the simplest way
He
to
shot
put
his
it.
girl in the chest. That's a funny dude. He shot his girl with a 9mm when the cops pulled him over. He said, "No, I don't got a 9. I got a 38." This guy's retarded.
Like, yo, this dude is off the chain, bro.
Nah,
Well,
Spence-Thurman, man, that
Spence-Thurman.
was a sad story, man.
It was.
And he
I
shooting
mean, it was
bitches
stupid
in
and
the
sad
chest.
because he actually had a future. He was really technically
He
sound.
did. I'll tell you
Yeah.
something. I remember when
He used to
playing
whoop Floyd's ass in sparring all the time.
I remember like back in the day. Do you remember that old on the PlayStation, the PlayStation and PS2? You had the old EA Sports Fight Night games,
Mhm.
right? And I remember Paul Spadafora being one of the fighters that you could choose in the lightweight division back in the day, years ago.
That must have been round 2. That was Fight Night round 2.
Yeah, I think it was right Fight Night round 2. Yeah.
He was in the game.
Yeah, he was in the
Yeah.
game. He's a playable character in the game.
Yeah.
I think
Floyd
Floyd in round
Spadafora had a
2. I
future,
think in round 2, I think you could play as Floyd too. In round 2.
Yeah, you can play
Yeah.
as probably a lot of guys. Not anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a pretty
But
boy.
by
Pretty
round
boy
3,
Floyd, yeah.
you couldn't use like Floyd wasn't in round 3. He wasn't. Oscar was. A lot of guys was, but not Floyd.
No, he asked for too much money, and EA Sports were like, "Nah, you good."
Maybe better get in there now. He need money.
For real, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, you should call up that dog shit game. You should call up the motherfuckers for Undisputed. Hey yo, give me a couple of dollars, bro. I'll be a DLC pack, bro.
Yo, I
Yeah.
heard that shit was trash too. That new
It
that
was.
shit, I heard that
Yo,
shit was trash.
It came out free on PS Plus. I knew it was garbage. I played it. It sucked.
Yeah, it do suck. I still play that shit like every day because I'm a junkie, man. You know, I make the best out of anything.
They,
But
bro, listen, they need to make another fight night, bro. That's what they need to do.
EA is
they
not
got
gonna
some
do
new
it. They're
shit
too
coming.
cheap.
Now they
Well,
coming
not
out with
cheap.
some new
That's
shit.
the first thing.
Turkey getting ready to come out with a game too, and there's a lot of other creators I be seeing on YouTube got some mean joints they putting together.
Yeah.
And Turkey
I want
coming
to
out
play
with
as
one too.
Devin Haney so I could get the shit beat out of me in every fight,
What, in
bro.
career mode?
Nah, you can't
I'm,
though, because you know what's
I'm,
crazy? You know the story behind that, right? Why Devin Haney not an undisputed?
because
He
he couldn't
wanted
be
the
on the
Yeah,
cover.
cover.
Yeah,
yeah.
straight. I could not believe it, bro. I was like,
Yo,
really?
that dude is wild,
Ryan's
dog.
gonna do it. Canelo's gonna
Wait, ¿qué
do it.
pasó?
Fury's gonna do it.
He didn't want to be
Wilder's
in the
gonna do it.
undisputed game because they wouldn't give him the cover.
Yeah. He wanted the cover. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That
¿Y por
dude,
qué
yo,
le van a
he's
dar
a,
cover? Porque
no,
perdió contra Ryan.
no,
So they're
porque
gonna
eso
put
fue
his
antes,
swallow ass
no,
Joe
eso
in the
fue
cover.
antes, espera, eso fue antes de eso. Eso fue antes de eso. This is around the time that he beats George Cambodia. So, you know, he's got a big fucking head. I'm undisputed, right? He feeling himself. But, like, they're not going to give you the cover over fucking Canelo, bro. What the fuck?
¿Cuál es tu
For, like,
problema?
y si no es Canelo, I would sooner give it to fucking Fury. Yeah, because he's a bigger name than you, bro, is the thing. He's a bigger
Or
name than you.
AJ.
Like, right?
Give it
Like,
to
the fuck they gonna give it
Give
to
it to
Devin Haney?
Man,
Nah,
put him
The
with a
fuck?
better
I'm gonna
beard,
give
bro.
you that one because if you don't put like the star, I'm gonna put the best heavyweight, of course, or like the heavyweight
Yeah.
with more recognition at the very least.
Yo, I always think of Nathan Heaney as Freddie Mercury if he could box. And I heard that Freddie Mercury could box, by the way.
No, he could, yeah. Yeah. He was on the boxing team at one
Just
point.
like Michael
I heard
Jackson.
I heard he beat the shit out of one of the guys in the Sex Pistols at a concert.
Yeah, it was Sid Vicious.
This kind of crazy. It's random. It's like random gay singers that are just great at fighting, bro. Like I remember they said like Frank Ocean was getting jumped by Chris Brown and won, bro.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
Wow.
I heard, yeah.
I mean,
No, but even Michael Jackson had an amateur background. He whooped
Somebody
Tupac
said that. Yes,
If you
I
from
don't know
Gary,
if
you
they.
gotta have
I
something.
don't know. I don't know if they joking, but I heard that shit, Jose. That he beat.
I heard
up
that from more than one source though.
I heard that it was something. It has something to do with a bitch. That something Tupac did to a bitch, and Mike pressed him like, "You better not do that."
I think what it was
No, but
is that Tupac was dating, I think it was one of Berry Gordy's nieces or something like that. And Michael was extra protective. It was like to Tupac, and you know, Tupac
yeah,
was
but
doing, like,
the
too
thing
much
about
and
Michael
everything,
Jackson
yeah.
is if you listen to his voice, you're gonna get full like he's un pendejito, but he was far from that, man.
No, te lo voy a decir. I heard his voice. I would listen. I was a Mike Jackson fucking guy, bro. But I finally heard his real voice 2 or 3 years ago. That shit of him talking like this, that's fake. That was
Yeah.
fake.
Es
He
que no
didn't
le
talk
gusta
like
hablar.
that. He didn't talk for whatever reason. He chose to present himself that way to the camera, but he didn't talk like that. Like, his voice was. I would say if I had to liken his voice to somebody, it was more of a Lenny Kravitz kind of speaking voice.
Yeah.
Like he had some bass in it. Like he didn't talk like this. That
Él
was
hacía eso,
fake.
tú sabes por qué, ¿verdad?
¿Por qué?
Because in public, he used to just hang around like, you know, with regular clothes, shades, and nobody knew who he was. Like he knew he was gonna get on camera when he was with his yeah. Michael Jackson, bro, he had a life like bacanísimo, man. A lot of people didn't understand how he lived. Remember when Eminem was making fun of him, what he did to him? Man, nunca tú supiste Eminem until Michael Jackson died.
No, pero Mike is always gonna be one of my fucking guys, bro.
No, man.
No, he's the fucking dude, bro. Like nobody. I can't say nothing bad about Mike. It's especially with the stuff that they're saying now too. My God, if that's true, that he built Neverland to protect the kids, because the shit is. Even if you don't believe in all the crazy stuff that's coming out right now, one thing that's true is none of those kids accused Mike of touching them.
Yeah,
none of them.
That's true.
They said the opposite. He didn't do nothing.
That was like the whole thing of the Neverland, whatever the community was.
Es el chisme. Es el chisme que he built that to keep them away from tú sabes esa vaina in Hollywood, all that crazy shit that they say they're doing over there. The rumor now is, he built that shit for that, to protect the kid. I'm like, if he really did that, Mike is a fucking gangster, bro.
What you think about the movie?
Which movie?
The Michael Jackson movie coming out.
There's a Michael
What, they got a
Jackson movie
they got a movie
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out?
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
it's Michael.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know
Yeah.
this?
Bro,
Oh,
I don't be
yeah.
looking at movie
Oh, yeah.
trailers a lot these days.
Yo, listen.
Yeah.
Listen. It's not. I don't think it's possible to tell all of Mike Jackson's story because it's a very human story. Out of this tumultuous household with this, less than perfect father, one of the greatest pop stars came out, but it's not like it's a happy ending when you think about it. How do you tell a story like that? You could do a
Serena's story
biography.
isn't a happy ending.
No, I mean she had a fat old ass. Like that's pretty good happy ending.
Man, she
She had
fucking
a-
got shot at the. What are you talking about?
Wait, Serena? You talking about Serena Williams?
No. Unless I'm saying the
Selena.
Selena.
No.
My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said Serena. Well, no, with Selena, but it's obvious that that's the story you tell to commemorate the artist that, yeah, they got shot. With Mike, what's the story you tell? What's the story you tell? Are you trying to tell a sad story? Because it doesn't end well. So are you trying to tell a sad story?
It ain't sad,
'Cause
man. I think it did.
You know?
Lo volvieron un drogadito, man. At the end.
Eso lo que es. No, pero también eso, that's if they didn't kill him. Because there's every possibility that they killed that motherfucker.
I think
Que
the
claro que sí,
Beatles-
man. The doctor went to
think
jail
the
for that shit.
Yeah. I think
Every
that's
possibility that they killed that. I heard that he bought his catalog or some shit like that. I'm like, yeah, I
Oh,
can
his
see them killing
masters.
that.
Yeah, that'd be.
I heard-
epic.
Yeah,
Listen,
he did.
I heard
bought
they
the
killed
Beatles
Not only
masters
that,
too,
man.
from
He
what I
owned.
remember.
Not only that, he owned like 51% of Sony. So Sony couldn't do shit
Yes.
without Michael
Yes,
Jackson's approval.
That's why. I
That's
think they
why.
wanted to
Remember when
invest.
that's what I mentioned earlier. He bought Eminem's masters. That's why Eminem
Yeah.
couldn't do shit until Michael Jackson died.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he bought
Oh,
the
he's
I
Beatles
didn't know
back-
that.
he
Él lo
bought the
mandó pa'l
Beatles back
Shadow
as
Realm.
well.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're gonna make fun of me? Good.
Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, he bought the Beatles back catalogue as well, because when him and Paul McCartney were doing duets, Paul
So
told him,
Michael
like,
Jackson
the
didn't
real-
give a damn, man. He was gonna
Yeah.
make money off of you and fucked up
Yeah.
your career as well, man.
yeah. Paul McCartney told him
Fuck with him.
about it.
If you
He
fuck
told
with
him
him,
about it. Yeah. He was telling them that the real money in music is owning the masters, and
Yeah.
he found out that a guy in Australia owned a lot of the Beatles back catalogue, and Paul gave him the number, but he was gonna bid for it, and Michael just upped it. He even borrowed money to buy those masters, and ever since then, my God, man, that dude
Wow.
knew.
Michael's
Who
really
bought the
good.
Elephant Man? Who
Yeah,
bought
man,
the Elephant Man?
Michael got a lot of enemies in the industry, man, just because the way
Yeah,
he was.
generally-
He
generally,
didn't really give a
it's-
fuck, man.
It's just generally having power. Like if you ask me about the OnlyFans guy, they say that he died from a private battle with cancer is what they said he died from. But when I see somebody with a lot of power go out like a Steve Jobs or the OnlyFans guy, I can't help but think now this was an assassination attempt. No, I mean this was an assassination. This was an assassination. That's what I always think. Like I think somebody made Steve sick. Somebody probably made this
The
guy
thing about
sick.
Steve, man, is like he was that typical boomer that believe in holistic shit. Because and I let it hit him, dude. You can save yourself. You gotta go to treatment. But he's like, no,
Mhm.
I'm gonna drink these teas. And these
Coño, pero me
herbs
está
and-"
diciendo que el tipo murió because he wouldn't get chemo.
Pero él tenía tiempo, man. Él tenía tiempo. Like he got time.
Not too surprising. There's some people that don't like it.
Like,
or don't
dude,
rather
Well,
he-
I know
he
that.
got-
I know. No. In fairness, I know Ananda Lewis. That made me really sad, by the way. Ananda Lewis died that way.
Porque
That's really sad.
they discovered his tumor before it was like bad for his body. Like it couldn't be
Yeah.
even surgically removed because they were trying to get it smaller and remove it. But he said, no, but me, my holistic tea and meditation.
No, y también
you
la
know.
tipa de MTV, the young one, man, the pretty one, the dark skinned girl, Ananda Lewis. She had she had breast
yeah.
cancer, and she wouldn't get the conventional treatment. She tried to go the holistic route, and about 3 years after the
Asqueroso.
diagnosis, ella murió.
Wow.
Really sad,
Because
man.
they telling you to reduce it to remove it. They don't telling you to like burn it with you. That's the thing
Yeah.
that they always,
Yeah.
Cancer
Yeah.
is actually like when you find it like early, yeah, you can remove that shit really quick. I got
What
family
is
that
Julian
got
Rodriguez?
discovered that shit.
Say it
Even
again.
fucking
Say it
Danny
again, Ray?
Jacobs. Look at Danny Jacobs.
No, no,
Yeah.
it's off topic, but it's like what's it called? The guy that used to like drop tank in the amateurs. It was Julian Rodriguez. Yeah, this is the dude.
Oh, the Spanish
Hammer
dude, yeah.
hands.
Hammer
Yeah,
hands. Yeah, man. You know, so yeah. But I think they killed Mike. I really do. I think they killed
I
him.
think so. I think so.
Claro que
Yeah.
sí, manín.
Me and my friend, we were talking about. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, me and my friends the other day, we were just talking about Michael Jackson, and he's like, "Yo, put up that clip where he's just standing there," and then we saw that clip where like he's just standing there and like fucking people are passing out and shit.
That was the
I'm like,
halftime
"Damn."
show. That was the halftime show. The first halftime show. My
They
God,
were
bro.
literally
Yo, he was
didn't
really
say a word.
because that shit was like he didn't have to, and the bitches is crying and shit. They're having orgasms. Like, ah! Yo, he was that fucking dude, bro. He was that fucking dude, bro.
I can't see any musician from anyone in for the to be that big. I
I
can't
mean,
see it.
I
I
can't
can't see. And
envision,
this is
especially in these times where everything is fragmented, because music is really breaking down into pockets now. You know, like based on region. So it's hard to imagine that one artist could unite that many people. But Mike,
Mike did, yeah.
shit, man,
And before the internet as well. Let's not forget.
bruh.
Before mobile phones, before like Spotify, all of that. That's how
Yo,
big he
it's
was, man.
it's like he did the equivalent of Usyk's cruiserweight run. It's like, yo, you did it with no internet, no World Wide Web. You just did that shit off of albums. Damn.
Still has the highest selling album.
Yeah.
It's that fucking
From the back of
dude,
your
bro.
trunk, my guy. From the back of your trunk.
It's that fucking dude, bro.
Yeah. His music videos, they were like world premieres. I remember as a kid staying up till like say 1 a.m. with my mum, just wait, you know what I mean, for the next
Bro, I remember when It's Black and White came out, and that shit was a global event. I think it was on a Sunday. I believe it was on a Sunday, and I believe it came on like a 7, something like that. I was like, yo, that was all anybody in the country was doing at that, just waiting for that video.
Yeah.
You had to be there, bro. You really had to be there. You know?
Yeah.
That was all anybody was doing.
I mean, also remember that I don't know if you heard about the conspiracy. Well, it's not a conspiracy. I think everybody remember that video that all of a sudden it got deleted. That he was singing for like Palestine or whatever, and that's like around
No,
the
I
time.
didn't see that. I didn't
Yeah,
see
he
that.
had a video singing for Palestine. They changed the lyrics. I forgot the song, but they changed the lyrics.
Is it the one with no really, they didn't really care
If
about
you
us?
Google
Is that the one?
if you Google like Michael Jackson Palestine, it's gonna have like him with a one like all white with a flag right across his body, like dancing on the street like he would when he was dancing in Brazil. Like
Yeah,
same,
that's it. Is they didn't really care about us. That's the video you're on about.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
that was like the biggest controversy. Right after that, they were trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Shout out to Virtuoso. Earth Song turned me into an environmentalist. Yes, fucking Mike, bro. Fucking Mike Jackson, bro.
Because Mike died young. He died like a 50, like 51 or some shit.
Soy jovencito pa morirse, yeah. Jovencito.
Man, mi papá is 50 and he still plays softball like crazy, so fuck that.
Your dad's only 50?
53.
Holy shit, I could be your fucking father, Jose.
Hell no.
Yes, bro.
I'm 32, dude. What the hell?
Bro, I could have had you when I was 18. What the fuck?
18?
My dad's 45.
Oh, the 15, something like I mean,
Dude, you're like 7 years older than me. What's wrong with you?
Yo,
you can be like as much as my older cousin.
No, espera. How old are you? How old are you?
32.
Yeah, I'm more than 7 years older than you, bro. I'm definitely more than 7 years older than you. I got at least 10 years on you, bro.
I've been your age.
No,
I'm telling you, get her.
I'm almost his age twice.
My age or his age? Yeah. I'm saying I'm old enough to be your uncle, Jose. I am. I'm old enough to be your uncle from Boca Chica. I come over, I visit you, then I go home. I'm
to
old
be
enough
fair,
to
I have
be
an uncle. I'm older than him, so.
How the
Hey,
fuck do
yo,
you have an uncle that you're older than him, bro?
Bueno, esas son las cosas que pasan en mi casa.
I think,
Yo. Yeah.
See you
yo,
next week, next Thursday, man.
Franklin,
Stay tuned.
Franklin is a reasonable guy, yo. Franklin is really reasonable because his hairline is starting to fall out. He knew to cut his dreads off. He wasn't trying to be in
You
the
see, I
job.
noticed that shit. I noticed that shit too. That in the last fight, like, bro, you rocking these dreads, but your hairline is telling you no. Next time you
Yeah.
see him, he got a Caesar. Next
Yeah,
time you
he's
see,
reasonable.
yeah, that's some real
Yeah.
shit. Some
Yeah,
real
And let's
shit.
not forget he lost that last fight as well. So
Yeah, with
that
Ivan
was,
Ditchko, he lost that
yeah,
shit.
he
He
did.
lost that shit. Let me
So
smoke a
these
cigarette. I'll
bums,
be right back.
these
It's so
bums been
funny
fighting
because
forever.
I told
Yeah.
people when I was a barber the same thing, man. Like, man, I know you like your dreads. I know they seem cool, but man, I can't be pushing you for your hairline anymore, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Because that's something that naturally happens because they're getting tighter and
yeah.
it's pulling your skin.
These are bum ass co-main event.
This is
They've been fighting.
co-main.
They've been
It's
fighting
been on for a
forever.
minute, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta go soon too. I had to do other things. I didn't even know that I would be watching this for this long. I thought this would have been a knockout by now.
Dude, that's crazy. This is a co-main event.
Hey man. I
I'm
mean,
not
Heaney. No,
surprised because
it's because Heaney brings out a lot of fans. He brought like 3,000
three.
people here by
Yeah,
himself. So.
exactly. Yeah, he's massive in Stoke. Absolutely massive where he's from. Yeah, very popular.
Oh yeah,
Very
what's it called? British person here, Nigel. So real quick, somebody's mentioned it before, but does Josh Kelly really sell out in Sunderland or does he not?
I mentioned it on the live before. It's like basically it's like this. Up in Sunderland, which is northern part of England, near Newcastle, that kind of thing. Right? Okay. Football is religion. So Sunderland AFC, the local soccer team, is like you're Sunderland till you die kind of thing, red and white. Now, Josh Kelly is through and through Sunderland boy. So if they were to help me, and the Stadium of Lights where Sunderland play holds just over 40,000 people. That's the capacity. If they held a fight there for world title against, let's say, Zayas or Ennis at the Stadium of Light, okay, you can well sell that out, guarantee it. Even if you were to like cut off some of the seating and you limit it to 30,000, you'd sell it out. Telling you that now. Even if you were to hold it at where they're fighting now in the co-op at Manchester, it's like a relatively new arena. Sell it out. Definitely. They would come out for Josh.
Got you. Oh, I gotta get going. I'm late.
Oh. Yeah, I think Heaney's lost that fight. Definitely.
Yo, they've been fighting for like the whole afternoon, man.
Seriously, yeah.
Like, what's this? We're gonna fight on Sunset? What the fuck is this?
that old school bare knuckle rules, like round 183 or some shit.
No, for real. Like, it's like, remember, I don't know how old are you, but like, you used to go outside, until it gets dark.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yes, definitely.
As always, I knew I need to do it home. Okay, it's getting dark.
Yeah, exactly, Joey.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your mum's gonna call you for dinner soon. Yeah, I mean you need to get there. Yeah.
Nah, call me. I better be there.
Yeah. Oh, talking about that, have you guys heard about the Dave Allen versus Philip Hergovich fight being made?
I heard about it.
Yeah, it's been made. I can't. I don't respect to Dave, but my God, he's gonna get annihilated. Jesus Christ, Dave. He's like the white version of Derek Chisora. He really fucking is. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Oh man, it's gonna get battered.
I'm gonna get demolished.
Yeah. Jeez.
Fantasy matchup: Duran versus Chavez at 135.
Durant.
I got Duran.
Oh damn,
I
that was
got
easy.
Duran at 135. Duran. It'll be close, but I've got Duran.
You think he wins by knockout?
Not by knockout, no. No, I think he'll get this on points. I think 'cause Chavez was tough as old boots, man.
Mm.
Yeah. And I think people tend to forget that Duran was a hell of a boxer. It wasn't just like a brawler or like just come forward pressure fight. He was a really, really,
Durant.
really good boxer.
Durant is the maestro, yo.
Yeah.
That's funny because I've never been like a fanboy of like nobody, but I remember the first time I seen him in person, man, I almost fainted.
I can imagine, dude. I can
Had that Michael
imagine.
Jackson effect.
My
Yeah,
cousin was like,
yeah.
"What the hell, man? He's just a whole lost man." I was like, "Yo, you don't understand."
Man,
But yeah,
No,
he
dead
was a
ass. I
very,
borderline fainted.
but he was a very good boxer. Like he was very defensively sound. A lot of people don't realize
yeah,
that. Like in the
yeah,
pocket, he'll be like weaving, pivoting, all that shit.
yeah.
Funny enough, you never seen a picture of Roberto Duran with like a purple eye.
But
Like if
what?
you didn't cut him like point blank, like nah, you're going for a
Yeah.
long day. Like Hearn did.
Mm,
Mm, yeah, yeah.
that's
I
crazy.
know,
That
man.
motherfucker went 15 rounds with Hagler. That's crazy.
It,
It is, isn't
yeah,
it?
because Hagler is more like a volume guy. You know, if you're
Yeah.
going like bowling for bowling one, like nah, you're going there for the whole night. You have to snipe his ass.
Hagler, Hagler had to pull it out, man. He had to he had to be on his A game to deal with Duran. He really, really did in that fight.
Yeah, because the difference is, Hearn had like one hit a quitter.
Mm,
Uh, this guy didn't.
Mm.
yeah, man. I love this fight with Iran Barkley. My fucking god, that was a great
Oh
fight.
man, great fight.
Yeah, great fight. Yeah.
And that's funny because like Durant obviously lose like out of his weight class.
Yeah, that's
This
what I
dude was
mean.
this dude started off at lightweight, bro, and then it's like, oh man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Dude, he looked like a fire hydrant. Like no muscle, no definition, no nothing. Like he was just fat.
Like that's
yeah,
like I don't think people understand how crazy that was at the time. That's like I'm like put it like this. Imagine if Tank, which he'll never do, like Tank going up and beating Yanni back. Like that type of crazy.
yeah. Yeah.
That's
But
basically it.
that's basically it. Yeah, yeah. Man.
But the thing is, that's something that we emphasize a lot in my gym. Is like boxing from back in the days. As much as people don't want to hear about it, it was it was way better. Like it was so many things going on microscopically, like just in every round that it's not even close. Like when you watch a 15 round fight back in the days, it was 15 rounds borderline of action, depending on who you're talking to. But even like the rounds were not a lot of action, was a lot of microscopic thing, man. Like a lot of things like half steps, slips, buff and weaving. And everybody knew how to like go from offense to defense, like seamlessly. Nowadays, it's only far. Everybody else is like a one-trick pony. They only have like a good jab or and decent defensively. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, they're like a great fucking boxer.
Yeah, like back then the defensive fighters, like they were actually in the pocket.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
nowadays, we don't really have boxers. We have more like specialists.
That's a good way to put it.
Like you either like defensively, and that's it. You are like a good striker, and that's it. Like they don't have like the whole package nowadays.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, I like that analogy. That's a very good point.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, oddly enough, I just watched a fight between two worlds. Eric Morales against Maidana. Morales, was way out of his weight class at 140.
Yeah, he was. He was. He was.
Motherfucker started like a 118 or some shit, like like 122.
Yeah. Or like even like Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker. Like he was a very defensive boxer, but he could handle himself in the pocket very well.
Yeah.
Remember the fight he had with Julio Cesar Chavez?
Yeah.
He wasn't like running.
No, he was
No,
in the pocket with him, throwing
no.
combos and shit.
Floyd made it okay for you to stay outside the pocket is the biggest difference because I've highlighted that so many times that yesterday's pure boxer would still give you action while giving you defense because everything is still happening within striking distance, whether it was like James Toney or Pernell Whitaker or Bernard Hopkins. They were doing the slick shit, but in the pocket. So it was
Yeah,
still fun to watch.
you know who was slick like that? I liked it watching a few weeks ago. That guy, young guy, Corey Marksman.
Yeah.
Ah, I seen, yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
seen that.
I like him.
Good boxer puncher.
Yeah. Yeah, that's he beat he beat who's the kid he beat? He because the
Gomez,
kid he
something
beat.
like that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nigel.
Yeah. No, I was going to say one fighter I really enjoyed. It was like, yeah, you could almost class as yesterday's pure boxer, but lots of action. Was Ricardo Lopez, Benito Lopez.
yeah.
I loved watching him box, man. I
Yeah.
really, it was like textbook, but you know what I mean. He was aggressive
Yeah.
with it. You know what I mean?
The
I loved
the
watching
closest depiction of that kind of fighter that we've seen in recent memory, oddly enough, is Tevin Farmer. Because he's a mid-range fighter, but he's a defense guy. But he's a mid-range fighter. Like, yeah, most of what he did, he's going to do it close to you. He's not really running from you. He's in the pocket with you. He's just slipping, sliding, rolling, catching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I saw a clip of fucking the Pernell Whitaker and Oscar the La Hoya fight. I remember Oscar let out like a 6-punch combination. Fucking Pernell was just slipping, rolling, all that shit. I'm like, bro, you couldn't get Haney or Shakur, none of these guys to do that shit.
Oh, and even Oscar to a degree, like you know, we make fun of Oscar a lot, but if you unleashed him in some of these divisions, they don't beat him.
Oh
They
no!
do
Oh
not
no!
beat
Listen,
him.
No,
They do not.
no.
people get accustomed because of Oscar De La Hoya's demeanor nowadays, but no, he was the man. And as a
If
fighter,
you
man.
if it were him in today's welterweight division, bro, he goes undisputed 7 times, bro.
Yeah,
he
no.
would
He would
beat
welterweight
the,
Oscar,
have it.
hell no.
he
They don't
would
beat
beat
a
the
welterweight Oscar.
fuck out of these guys that's running
Yeah.
around right now,
He's
bro.
got before the
135
pennies.
Oscar
Nah.
versus 135 Crawford. Who wins?
135, I would go Oscar just because Crawford was green there.
Mm.
35 Crawford is not the best Crawford. That's what you know, like 54 Roy.
Yeah.
Well, 54 Roy was a greenhorn. Like, yeah, you probably get him there. It's after that you got to start
And
worrying
let's not
about
forget that Oscar started you know, wanting down when he started doing drugs and like, you know, the whole thing. Because Oscar, man, nah, he was a problem, man.
I'm gonna say anywhere like you could give Oscar a fighting chance in most situations below 47. You know, above 47 he's dog shit, but you do not. He's kind of okay at 54. Dog shit at 60. Didn't do nothing. Well, you got a gift against Sturm and got knocked out by Hopkins, right? That's 160-pound Oscar. But 47 and below, yeah, that dude is a problem. That
No,
dude is
because
a fucking
above
problem.
welterweight, that was rehab Oscar.
Yeah, that's Betty Ford Oscar.
Yeah. Because remember, he couldn't make 154 and he had to fight Hopkins.
No. Fucking Hopkins caught him with that body shot, folded his ass right up.
Man,
fucking
yo,
body
man,
shots.
I gave Oscar for that shit.
No, I love a body shot knockout. Sometimes more than a head punch, because you just see the spirit leave him motherfucker like, oh fuck this. I can't, bro. You don't see a lot of body shot knockouts anymore, man.
When Hopkins hit him with that body shot, he hit me in my liver.
My liver, my fighters.
I think the best body shot that I think I've seen was Holyfield when he hit Burt Cooper right in the midsection and made him step back and fall to his ass. That was a good body.
Bro, that Burt Cooper was one of them ones back in the day, man. He was one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to motherfucking Mr. T. Fundora has been such a disingenuous clown this week that I'm actually hoping Robo Keith manages to land a magical punch. Shadow Diddy for undefeated. Burt Cooper and Moore is one of the best fights I ever saw.
Oh
Underrated fight. That was a great fucking fight.
for real.
That and Emmanuel Augustus versus Mickey Ward. That was an underrated fight. Good fight. That was another one. That was like a good fight.
What I
Jesus
do to
Christ.
get Shadow Diddy, bro?
Listen, bro, I don't make the rules, okay? It's not what happens around here is not up to me. I just mediate, bro. It's Shadow Diddy for you, bro. He's looking at you, bro.
Damn.
He's looking at you, kid. He's
He
looking
said,
at
"Wait,
you.
Boy, if you don't get that shit off my screen.
he said, why you do that, Daddy?"
Oh, you know what I'm gonna add two fucking. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add two motherfucking baby oil bottles next time for that shit. I gotta update that.
Hell no.
Gotta update that joint, bro. But yeah, some great fucking fights, man.
Oh,
They got Lawrence Okoli fighting Tony Yoka. Tony is about to get Yoka, bro.
He's
That
trying to
dude
get the
shit.
egg yolk. He want the egg yolk beat out of his ass.
On some real shit, like the Okoli that we've been seeing above cruiserweight, that motherfucker hit hard, bro. He beat the shit out that Polish guy. Now, here come Franklin. He'll still be a good acid test for a lot of other heavyweights, though. I would still want to see him fight Richard Torres after this.
Yeah.
Who, Franklin?
Franklin.
I was really excited for the Torres and Sanchez fight, bro.
Yeah, me too, bro. I want to see that shit.
You think Torres will knock them out?
Yeah, I mean, I still haven't because they're going to reschedule it. They are going to reschedule it because it's an IBF final eliminator, right? So we're going to get the fight probably over the summer. And I do have Richie knocking him out. Vianello, to me, is a cut above Sanchez. Vianello does the same thing. Move around, try to set traps, walk you into some shit, except he hits harder. And Torres was able to get to him. If he can get to him, he can get to Sanchez. Come Big Moses, man. It's a lot of high hopes around young Moses, man. A lot of high hopes. There was a lot of high hopes around Daniel too. But I would not say that Daniel has been unsuccessful. I would not say that. He lost some fights, but he's still a somebody, and there's still money out here for him.
And the thing is, if you mix it up at the top level, you're bound to lose some fights. There's no shame in that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it adds to you.
Because he rebounded like that Joe Joyce shit. We all thought it was over after the Joe Joyce shit. No, he's still out here beating the shit out of people.
Yep.
Dude got Flavio winning though. I ain't gonna front like Flavio a little bit too quick. He got that one that if it get in, everybody going to sleep. He got that one.
Do you know what? I think over here, Jules, it's pretty much a 50-50. I'm surprised how many people got Dubois, you know. Genuinely surprised.
Just because Fabio, I look, it's a 50-50 fight, bro. And the reason for it, as much as I like Fabio, that guy gets hit too fucking much. Gets hit a lot. It's only so much of that you're gonna be able to take after a while. Like, you got hit a lot in the Hooney fight. You got hit a lot in the Clark fight, the first one. You got hit a lot in the Hooney fight. You got hit a lot in the Parker fight. It's like, if you let Daniel get in with some of them shots, he hit harder than all of them. Oh, yes. Oh, fucking Big Daniel out here, B.
So how do you think he would have done against Miller if that fight had happened?
Who Fabio?
Fabio Miller.
Do you know that's a good question because Miller is Daniel had to fuck him up to finally get him. He hit that motherfucker with everything. And it was a referee stoppage, not even a cold knockout. It was a referee stoppage. So, but Fabio got that snap, man. He got that. He got that. And yeah, that'll put you out. That'll put you out. I don't know, man. You know what? I still would favor Fabio to win, but it'll be another bloody fight. It'll be because it'll be a bloody fight. Like Fabio's gonna get hit, bro. He's gonna get hit. And he's gonna get cut. Got Big Franklin. I think If Franklin can get inside, big if, he can make things interesting. But he's not light on his feet like Moses, and I think that matters a great deal. Moses can move around. People only focus on the power, but that dude could move. Remember, I think he cut an angle on Dempsey. Bing! On
Made him,
Dempsey McKean.
made him fly like Superman.
Kid can move, man. Shout out to Joshua
Yeah.
Kunju. Dubois has an underrated jab. Dude, the fight, man.
Apparently, Moses' brother is pretty decent as well.
You got a younger brother?
Yeah, he's a boxer as well. Yeah.
Oh shit. Family business.
Yeah. So does Dubois. He's got I think his youngest brother called Prince. He's only like say in his teens and whatnot, but yeah, so it's a boxing family, the Dubois, man.
Yeah, too bad that Daniel and Carolyn don't get along. That's crazy.
Yeah.
She said the dad is toxic. That was a recent quote that I saw. She said something about the dad. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I'd have a lot more faith in Jermaine if he would have got a fade. The fact that he got a Caesar, you still gonna lose. But it shows you got a level head, that you got your head on straight.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
Should have got a fade. What if Fabio does Daniel like he did Clark in the ring? Yo. He fucking baptized Frazier in that rematch, bro. He dubbed him a knight. You are Sir Frazier Clark, and this is the canvas.
You see where his skull caved in on the side?
When you think about Frazier Clark, I was like, you
Right,
TV boxing team captain and Brompton to a lot. Fucking hell, dude.
There's no more perfect example of how every great amateur doesn't make a great pro than Frazier Clark and Tony Yoka.
Yeah. You could chuck Joe Joyce in there as well. Yeah.
He coming out with Pooh Shiesty.
And Waxy. Fuck it. Yeah,
that's Pooh Shiesty? Who the fuck is?
I don't know who the hell that is.
Oh shit.
Oh, that meats. Oh dear.
I'm saying, but yeah, man. Fucking Tony about to get fucking yokered. Like, yeah, you ain't had enough fights. I think you could win this one. Lawrence is gonna Okoli your ass in France.
You don't think Yoka could hit him with the Big Mac punch? Huh?
Yoka don't really hit like that though. You remember even before he lost, he didn't have power like that. His shit was that he was quick, that he could move, and he was athletic, so he could box a bit. But he finally got rid of Virgil Hunter. He getting trained by Don Charles now.
Yeah. And Don Charles has that reputation of putting the battery in your back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
He'll make you aggressive. He'll toughen you up.
Yeah.
You should have did that fucking shit years ago, bro. Like, I ain't gonna front. I never been that high on Virgil Hunter, and it just got worse every year, bro. It just got worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how fucking undefeated feel about Eddie Reynoso. That motherfucker can't stand Eddie Reynoso.
He can't, no. Yeah, Don Charles gives me that hardcore Nigerian dad energy. You know, if you don't have all A's, he's gonna be.
But that's how you know he's a good. That's how you know he's a good trainer, though. Guys go to Don Charles, and you see the effects almost instantaneously. Like, you could tell he's been with Don, and Yoka has been with Don, I think, for 2 fights now, 2 or 3.
2 fights now. Yeah.
The most impressive thing to me right now would be if Moses kills him quick, because that's what I'm not expecting. I'm not expecting the knockout to happen in the first 6. I'm not. I think it'll go around, and Lord knows he needs them as well. See what I mean? So, yeah. Because he don't fight enough for me. 13-0. You should be fighting 3-4 times a year, homie.
Mm-hmm. That's when you blowing everybody out.
Yeah, exactly. Your last fight lasted a few seconds. Shit.
Yeah.
I wonder who the commentating team gonna be on Top Rank once they do their first show on the Zone.
Tim coming back. He said it.
Yeah, Tim but Tim coming back, but Mark Kriegel and Joe Tessitore went to Zuffa.
Oh shit.
Yes.
They went to Zuffa.
Yeah.
If you give me some Christina Pancha, I love me some Christina Pancha. Listen. It's something about her, man. And she know her shit. Like, yeah, she do a good job, so it ain't just some sex shit. That's cute motherfucker, man.
I like Chris Algeri as well. I think he's definitely improved over the years. He's got better, definitely.
Yeah, he's good. I just wonder if he's too tied to Probox is what I wonder.
Yeah.
Is what I wonder. You know?
You see Najee doing his thing on Salida?
Yeah, I seen he was calling the Shields fight, doing his thing.
Yeah. He called the last fight too. We just fought on Salida at Puerto Rico, that Puerto Rican card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Tapia, yeah, with the girl, yeah. Yo, Steve Gray looks more and more like Lurch every year, bro. He's slowly turning into Lurch.
I like Chris and Dan Canobio. I think I like them better than Mora. I'll tell you that.
So you think that would be the team? Tim Bradley. Well, I don't, because they don't usually. Well, no, I can't say that because they had Ward and Tim at the same time. Maybe that'll be the team: Algieri, Poncher, Bradley, Canobio. Maybe that'll be the team because they're not getting Tessitore and Kriegel back. Kriegel, who's the one always talking about everybody? Father Mark Kriegel. He gonna be over there talking about fathers and uncles, bro.
Shit.
James
I want Booker T. I want Booker T on that team. That's what I want. I want Booker T.
You talking about Booker T, the wrestler?
You talking about the five-time champion of the world?
Oh yeah, man.
James says this goes to points. If you give Moses nothing, he can't counter or time you. Oh shiznit. Ballsy pick. Ballsy pick.
Nah. Franklin looks like he's asleep behind the wheel already.
Yeah, he looked like he aged.
You don't see them gray hairs in the beard?
Yeah, that's Vaseline, baby. That's Vaseline, bro.
That's Vaseline. Oh, I thought that was gray hair.
Yeah. Oh, my boy looked like he just came for his last paycheck.
He does, doesn't he? He just.
I mean, you gotta be a little bit nervous fighting a motherfucker that just knock everybody out. You know, like that's what the fuck Moses been doing. Like anybody put in front of him, he go home early. And the fact that Moses don't get like a frou-frou haircut, Moses always got that fro. He don't get a fade. He don't get a Caesar. He don't want waves. He don't wear a do-rag. He just
braided up.
Straight. You know what I'm saying? He not playing with motherfuckers out here. Like, nah, I ain't here to get haircuts, bro. You gonna see my forehead.
Yeah. That's it, man.
I heard he's what, Ukrainian and Nigerian, is it? Or Ukrainian and Jamaican?
No, Nigerian, Ukrainian, Jamaican.
That's a good fucking mix right there, bro. That's a good mix.
I want to say some Danish as well, believe it or not. But yeah, Ukrainian, Nigerian, yeah.
Ukrainian, Nigerian, and I think Southern Mexico. I think.
Shout out to motherfucker right here. Mr. T said, check your DMs. Upload shadow, did he? Hold on.
Yo, why is Mr. T sliding in other men's DMs on the weekend? That's wild, bro.
Yo, it looks like Xander. It looks like Xander signed the fight, fellas. By the way.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm not surprised.
That's why I fucks with Xander.
It's exact same reason, bro. And he talking shit. Yo.
Now, if he beats Boots, yo. If he beats Boots, yo. Oh shit,
we in round.
Let's go.
Franklin's built just like me.
I think the winner of the Boots and Xander fight has a case for
Ooh.
maybe once Canelo retires, the face of boxing.
He already landed a good backhand. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened?
Come on, Franklin.
Yo, he touching him with that backhand, man. That shit like a trip hammer. Bing.
Come on, Franklin.
You got to get at the Franklin. Like he not gonna lay down for you now.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus, man. That check left hook is fucking quick from Moses, man.
Damn.
Jesus.
Damn. Franklin ain't no bitch.
Nah, he not. You
no.
can see that. Like, now you're not just gonna hit me like that,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Franklin looked like Brim a little.
See the hand speed on top of
There he goes, Brim.
Yo, motherfuckers gotta stop fucking with Brim, yo. He ain't do nothing, bro. Yo, you can already see though. You can already see like, yo, Moses is. Woo!
See the
That
hand
hand
speed?
speed's insane for a
Yeah.
heavyweight, man. My God. Shit.
Real. Franklin wrote that though. He wrote that just on time. Like he wrote it. You know what I'm saying?
Where's Franklin from? Like Oklahoma or some shit? Or shit.
I think he's from Detroit. Is he from
He's from my
Detroit?
He's from my projects.
What area code's 989? Because he calls himself a 989 assassin, doesn't he? So, yeah.
He from Taft? Her from Taft? He from Polo?
You look like a tab dude, though. You don't look like a polo.
Yeah.
Them dude who had
Fucking hell, Moses.
Ooh, that was. He counted the jab with the jab. Bing, bing.
Yeah. God damn.
Yo, he over. Go get it, Franklin. Go get it.
Franklin
Damn, he
is
caught
just, he's a laid back, he ain't the guy for the job. Oh shit, Frankie.
No, but he be waking up.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
No, not in the
shit.
first round.
Yo, kick him, Franklin. Kick him.
No, but he's
Fucking
fighting
hell.
back. He's fighting
God
back.
Yeah. There you go.
Damn.
God
Yo,
damn.
Franklin, yo, listen, it's guys like that. Like, you gotta, Franklin is a fucking dog, bro. Cause he got rocked. First thing he do, come back with a hook. Like, no. Yo, listen, don't nobody say nothing. This woman, Zazie, I will eat her ass. After
Yo,
the gym.
I'm gonna watch this tonight. It will kill you.
That came out already?
Yeah, it's in theaters right now. It came
Oh,
out. It came out yesterday.
Yo, I've been hot for her since Deadpool, bro. I've been hot for her. Oh my God.
Oh, she's in that new film, isn't she?
They will kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see
Been
that.
hot for her since Deadpool, man.
Fucking thighs.
I've seen the trailer for it. She's fucking people up in that trailer, man.
Yo,
My
man,
God.
listen, man. She just do it for me. She reminds me of Ray Dawn Chong. Y'all remember Ray Dawn Chong?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I used to want to fuck the shit out of Ray Dawn Chong, man. Oh my
I loved her
God.
in Commando. Loved her in
I want to
Commando.
smoke
Awesome.
that.
Damn. I saw a Mario Galaxy commercial, so I don't know what girl y'all talking about.
Oh, we getting different commercials? I guess we getting because I got the commercial for the movie.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Ooh,
That's the shit about Moses. That Moses not just a strong dude. He could box, man.
Yeah, he can move, man. In and
He's-
out, feet.
Ooh, that was a good, decent right from Franklin there. I did get in.
he's what? He's 21?
21. He's only 21.
God damn.
Oh.
Good shit.
Is there a chance that we see Usyk step up to the plate with Itauma?
No.
Yo.
I do not believe that's gonna happen. I do not. I think we would get Caballero before we would get that. I think we would get Caballero before that.
If it were to happen, who do you got?
Listen, you don't gotta do this to me. I went to the gym today, but I'm tired. Okay, you don't gotta do this.
Usyk straight up.
You know how a cat plays an injured mouse? That's what he's doing to Franklin right now.
Yeah, he just throwing him around the kitchen.
smacking them around.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Franklin.
But he do got to mind them counters from Franklin, because whenever he land big, Franklin tries to.
Yeah. And I've
Whenever he
noticed
land big, Franklin come over with a hook.
and what I noticed as well, that Itauma has just gone straight back in the straight line as well once or twice, and I'm like, I don't like that.
Yeah, because right now you get away with that shit.
Yes, exactly.
Franklin ain't that tall.
Pumping, jabbing his face, just doing like
fucking his midsection. God, oh God, that right hook to the. I know he felt that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Man, God damn.
Franklin's a
God
tough
damn,
dude,
Moses.
man. He's fighting. He definitely
He
ain't here to
really
lay
is.
down, though.
There you go.
it. He took one to the temple.
Earning every penny is Franklin. Earning every goddamn penny.
Oh God, yo, he got a chin. God.
I know it's heavyweight, but do y'all call that heavyweight shape for Franklin?
Yes.
That's how I
Yeah.
Yeah. For this era, bro, yeah. It
Oh,
ain't a lot
yeah.
of it ain't a lot of oh God, that uppercut.
Andy Ruiz. Never mind.
Because the thing is, I think that people, when they think about heavyweights, they judge it a lot based on, like, say, like AJ's aesthetics and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because he's like the prime example of a aesthetic heavyweight. But
And a good, like, you ain't got to be an Adonis. You know what I mean? You don't have to be an Adonis. Remember, Larry Holmes was I wouldn't call Larry flabby, but he was very lean for a heavyweight. And how he'd get out that jab, that was water, bro. That was water.
Yeah. Larry Holmes almost had dad bod. You know what I mean? Almost.
Yeah,
like, shit.
And we talking about young Larry. Like, young Larry was not. He ain't have big delts, big lats. No, he's just a skinny fat dude. But man, don't fight him. Don't fight him.
Yeah.
That uppercut, man. He ate some shots in that second round.
He did. Fucking hell.
Shout out to Bob Saget. Somebody give Franklin a backwoods stat. LO shit gonna make him recover like a Senzu bean. For real. Get that dude a backwood, bro. Get him a whiteout. Get him the whiteout. Motherfuckers in the Bronx love smoking White House, bro. In them White House.
Thick, strong shit. Had your weed burning for a fucking 35 minutes. Ooh.
If they go all 10, is that bad for Itauma?
No, because AJ went 10 with everybody. Nobody's knocked out Franklin. Nobody's knocked out Franklin. So that's not a bad look if it does. But do I think that's gonna happen? No. You could tell that's not gonna happen.
I think it's invaluable. It's invaluable for Itauma to get that experience. If it goes 10, that's a good thing.
But just based on how these punches is like, I don't think it goes to this.
What were they saying? The reason that the last time it was canceled?
Itauma got injured. Itauma got injured. I think it was a bicep injury, they said. Wasn't it a bicep injury?
Yeah, it was. Bicep injury. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this going to distance undefeated.
Oh,
I do not.
Fucking hell,
I do not. I do not.
Come on, Franklin.
He's good with that lead, man. Just good. Bing.
You think old Fish Eyes is gonna feed he's gonna first hype up Jared Anderson and then feed him to Itauma?
That's exactly what I think he's doing. He's going to give him Solomon Dakers, which is already made. If he wins, he'll give him David Adilier after that. Then Moses at the end of this year or the beginning of the next one. That's what
That's
I
the
think he's
plan.
gonna do.
Does
That's
Anderson
the
get
plan.
past those two?
He
Yes,
might
he
have
could
trouble
beat them,
with
but a
Adelia
Dilliaker
might get
punch is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's down.
and
Mm.
AJ didn't knock him
oh there
down.
he is.
Shit.
He's
No,
down,
no, he did not.
but he put him down.
He's going out. He's going out. He's going. He's out. He's going out. I'll be. I think he. But I think he.
Oh
that
my
would've-
god.
If that would have connected, bro. He
Jeez.
survives the round. Yo, Franklin is a. I love fighters like Jermaine Franklin, man.
Yeah.
Those the guys that make boxing worth watching, bro. Cause that dude, he not trying to lay down.
That's crazy. Like I just came back from walking my dog, and you see this guy just dropping on the
Yo,
corner.
and it was off. It looked like it was off. Was that a jab or no? That was a hook. That was a hook on the temple. Bing, chopping. Bing.
Yo, Franklin looks like your stereotypical bouncer now. He looked like
Franklin looked like the loss prevention officer at Coles.
for real.
Yeah. What?
I can't even. Franklin is
Check
still
your
just
bag, yo.
Hey, thank you. Let me mark your receipt.
At Coles, bro.
Oh man, you think I didn't see you scanning the 70-inch TV for the tomato?
Ooh.
Think I didn't see you?
Yeah, them feet still looking real heavy on Franklin too.
No le diga gordo así que.
No. Okay, I don't think he's got his equilibrium back.
Yo tampoco pienso que él es flaco. Okay, he's fat.
Shout out to show Yo Soy Yo. I need a Tamala Itauma versus Wilder. No, lo mata. Lo mata.
I always
Give me
wanted to
that
see.
fight. Give me that motherfucking fight. I want it. I want it. In my
That's
back
next-
garden, I want it.
That's next week, right?
That's next week. Bob Saget said, I think Big Baby stylistically matches up well with Moses. Caveat is he comes in motivated. You talking about Jarrell Miller? No, you talking about Jared Anderson, because they call him Big Baby too. Well, let's see if he motivated.
I'm down for that fight. Itauma against Anderson.
That's a good fight. Go
It is.
ahead, Herb.
A good fight would be with Khalil Cole versus Najee Lopez.
That is a good fight.
That is.
Khalil Cole, but he don't got a good engine. Ain't he the one that gas out? Khalil Cole?
Yeah, he lost to the guy, but then beat him in a rematch and stopped him in really good fashion.
Yeah, the Mexican dude. I remember the Mexican dude. That dude just got stopped by Najee, didn't he? That Mexican dude?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he playing with his food right now.
Yo, I always wanted Anderson versus Dubois. But Anderson just can't get his head right.
But I'll be honest, Daniel got too much dog for Anderson. Daniel got dog, bro. He got where Anderson. If the shit get real and they in a gunfight, bro, Daniel is gonna fuck Jared Anderson up, bro. Like he would fuck him up, bro.
They don't even gotta get in a gunfight.
Listen, man.
Daniel
the one man, you don't want to get in crossfire with that motherfucker.
Yeah. Jared just doesn't have the firepower to match him, and he can't walk through the rain without getting wet, Jared. Like we saw that already in the Charles Martin fight, in a Martin Bacoli fight. Ooh, Jermaine is back in this fight.
No, que ese tipo no un pendejo, man.
No, man.
Jermaine's slow as shit.
He is.
He just looks slow next to Moses, if I'm being real with
And-
y'all. Because Jermaine actually has some pretty decent hand speed. He just looks slow as shit next to Moses.
I think he smoked too much weed.
Nah, but Franklin is a guy that even though he doesn't look spectacular, he won't make you look kind of crazy. He make Joshua
Yeah.
look crazy.
Yeah, he made Dillian White look crazy. I want to see that girl's ass. She got that Jennifer Aniston hair. Let me see her ass.
You ain't getting it. They ain't gonna show you that.
They ain't gonna show it. Fucking bastards. That's why I like Pro Box. They let me look. They know I'm perverted.
Those Pro Box girls are amazing.
Yo, for real. Pro Box, they ring girls is a little bit too goddamn serious for the fights they putting on. Like, where the fuck y'all found these bitches?
Man, ellos están en la Florida. Come on.
Bueno, eso sí. Eso, yeah, you know what? Este tipo, you should be a fucking detective, bro. Well, they're in Florida. that makes sense. Like, fucking right.
Running around the bang bus.
Right now, the Bang Bros, bro, fucking these bitches. Right now, Moses putting his boxing on display is what he doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hit hard, but I do more than that.
How about you come to the ring with all the porn site logos on your trunk sponsoring you?
Sponsored by Jerry Seinfeld, bro. Sponsored by the Little Hats. That's who own all that shit. All that porn shit. Little Hats own that.
Mm.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
Barbarian.
Motherfucker said Pornhub is owned by a rabbi. That say it all.
Wow.
Ooh.
I can't remember seeing a heavyweight as quick as Moses. Can anyone tell me of anyone? Because
as fast as him, as fast. You mean not just the hand speed? Because Andy Ruiz had hand speed. It's the hand speed with the foot speed that he got both.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
What, Mike?
Muhammad
Mike
Ali.
Tyson?
Yeah,
Ali?
Muhammad
Like
Ali.
that's. If you talking about the fastest heavyweights we seen, the most agile with hand speed.
Oh my god! Oh my
shit.
motherfucking god! Holy shit! Oh my god!
Shit! Yo, play that back.
Ooh, there we
I'm
go.
behind.
There we
I'm
go.
behind.
Beautiful.
He hit him with a
Beautiful.
stone. Oh my god!
This dude, this
Beautiful.
dude is a
There we
monster.
go.
This dude is a
Beautiful.
monster, bro. He face planted Franklin.
He just like he called
My stream was behind. Shit.
Yo,
my
he
God.
face planted him, bro. He Pacquiao'd him.
Oh my
uppercut.
god!
That was a
Hope he
beautiful
aight.
setup.
The way he fell, I hope he aight.
Oh
He-
shit!
it's like he
Yo,
pulled him.
AJ, have that fight with Tyson Fury and just retire my boy. Cause
Yeah, bro.
this
Get out of
motherfucker-
here. For
Yeah.
real.
Bro, who remembers the movie Giant Robot? Oh,
He's back on his feet. He's back on his feet. Thank God.
Okay.
Because I didn't like the way he fell. I didn't like
what was
the
the
way he
movie
fell.
with the big robot? I forgot.
Optimus Prime?
No,
Super
there
8.
was one like
Super
like a
8.
kid one.
What real
I think so,
steel?
but like the way like the giant robot fall, now it was like the same way.
It's,
he fall.
what's his
Pacific
coach's
Rim.
name? He's like the best.
I remember like
fighter.
it was like a little
Ben
alien
Davison.
inside of
Ben
it.
Davison.
That's like the
Ben-
best trainer in the UK, right?
It's between him and
Seguro,
between
sí,
him
seguro.
and Shane McGuigan.
That's what I was
would
going to say. Between him, Shane McGuigan, and Andy Lee. Because Andy Lee, he does a
Oh,
pretty good
yeah.
job, too.
Yeah,
Andy Lee,
the,
yeah.
the comeback kid, man.
Yo, let me see. I got to see that. That was a right hook. Was that a...
Ooh.
Oh, that was an uppercut.
Ooh.
Oh, no. The upper...
The
God!
uppercut.
Nah, man, it was a beautiful setup, man.
Yo,
I
the
love
uppercut.
it.
Yo, he
Oh,
paused.
yeah,
I'm like,
born to
bing.
win. Look, he's like,
Get off
am
my
I going
shoulder.
down? I gotta go. I'm out.
Yo,
Holy
be
shit.
It
hurting.
looked like he was confused. He didn't want to go down. He didn't know what happened
Now
to
give
him.
me that Wilder fight. Give me Itauma versus Wilder. I need some I want
Yo.
it, have it next
Wow.
to
See,
Undertaker
I don't
so we can
see.
put
I seen the
Deontay
last.
Wilder's
I
away.
thought it was the right hand that knocked him out. Now it was the uppercut.
Nah, it
The
was the
right
uppercut.
hand just nudged him in the right direction.
Yeah,
Yo,
the
Jordan,
right
that's how
hand.
quick this
Over there,
is how
sir.
quick he is.
He,
That's how quick he is.
yo, he's lucky the right hand didn't land flush because it would have been
Yeah.
worse.
That
Yeah.
yo dog, he would have broke his fucking jaw, bro.
Nah, it was
Shout
one
out
of those
to
things,
Joshua
bro.
Kunju. Yeah, he about to rule the throne soon for real, dog. This dude is a
Yeah.
problem.
It
my
was one
boy
of those
Andy
things,
Ruiz
bro.
is
Like you see your opponent's face, like, yeah, if I hit him one more time, I'm gonna kill him. Like you can
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah. Shout out to Bob Saget. Hit him with that Frank Dukes Dim Mock punch. Yeah, that was the Dim Mock, bro. He hit him with the Yeah, that didn't mock, bro.
I mean, we own Frank Dukes a little bit, man. He invented the Kumite.
Right, exactly.
His fake ass.
For real. Pero esa película, man, no me diga esa película. Even though the whole shit is made up, I still watch that movie, bro.
You know, I got his book though.
Frank Dukes?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Dude, it's like when you're reading it, like you understand he's lying because he exaggerated everything, dude. Everything. I read the book back in college, man. It was like it was one of those things like going into my class. Everybody was like a fighter guy.
Mm-hmm.
So we all was kind of like going into like, more esoteric like fighting things like that. We all read the same book, man. That
Like,
shit was
I'm
fucking
gonna
crazy.
read about Frank Dukes in a motherfucking
Y no es
Kumite.
largo, man. I recommend you. It's an entertaining read. Like you feel you're reading a comic.
Frank is that guy in the group that lies about every fucking thing, bro. He tells the bitches he's got a yacht. He's that guy.
No, watch this, Jules. Watch this. I was reading the book, right? And I thought it was a comic, right? I remember I was reciting one of the verses from the book to one of my classmates, and he's like, "You understand? He allegedly said he was based on real life, right?" And then I opened the book, like the first page, like the intro, and he says like based on real life. Yo, I started laughing like crazy. He got me more into the book.
Yo, so who's next for Itauma now?
If I had to get a guy for Itauma, let me think.
Wow.
Because you want a guy who can give him some rounds. You're not throwing him to the Sharks, you know what I mean? I would get him Murat Gassiev. He can knock out Gassiev. And the thing is, you're not gonna get Usyk. You got to be realistic. Him and Gassiev via the WBA, they're trailing each other. So if it's me, I get him Gassiev, and Gassiev wants to fight. He's been calling him out. So yeah, I get him Gassiev. He could knock out Gassiev.
That motherfucker, he winked and blinked at Daniel. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah.
He pointed at Daniel.
Itauma?
Yeah, he winked and then he pointed at Daniel. I'm your daddy.
I'm your daddy.
Oh my God. And do you know what the crazy thing is? Fabio Wally, because he's got balls of steel, he probably would fight Itauma at a drop of a fucking hat,
Yeah, but they're not because of the Ben Davis.
No, they're not, but I'm just saying that, if Fabio said, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, Fabio's out of his fucking mind. You better stay the fuck. Just leave him the fuck alone, Fabio. Just do that.
Yeah, for as long as possible, because Frank will be like, you know what, maybe a year or two or something.
You know who I would love for Itauma to fight next? Jake Paul. Fuck it. Fuck it. Jake Paul.
Jake didn't do nothing to you, bro. Jake didn't do nothing to you.
He was born. That's what he did. He was born.
I've already thought of one. Martin Bacoli. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, and Martin ain't fought in a minute neither. When's the last time Martin fought?
Against a Jagba, wasn't it?
He got knocked out by
No, it was Parker. Wasn't it Parker?
Parker fight, yeah.
If Itauma ever fight Jake Paul, I think it's gonna kill him because he won that cloud.
Come on, Jake.
Joshua, he's a made man, but this guy
do it on Netflix. Come on, Jake. Come on, bro.
I'll tell you what, if Daniel pulls a rabbit out of a hat, well, not really, because that's a 50-50 fight. If he beats Wardley, then yeah, absolutely make it. If he beats Wardley, yeah. I don't think he's gonna beat Wardley, but yeah, if he does, yeah, make the fucking fight.
They got a pro box card on the night too.
You talking about the Thurman versus Fundora pro box?
Wow, damn, man.
Already got my kissing. I got my shit ready.
Yo, Sharon is Karen, bro.
I got my shit ready. Yeah, I mean, shout out to the kissing, to the connect.
They get the prelims on for the Thurman fight now too.
I'm about to eat some Spanish food. I'm gonna take a nap, eat some Spanish food, and come back for the main event.
Oh yeah.
Same.
See y'all on the next one.
All right.
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 Peace.